Welcome to NeverQuest, the only D&D show where we find out exactly how much wood a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Whether or not a woodchuck should chuck wood, on the other hand, is a question that we leave not for the scientists, because we are all concerned about could, not should. So since life finds a way, let's meet everyone. You didn't think that was going to be a Jurassic Park reference at the end.
Yeah,
I didn't know it either, but that's what happened. Guys, this is the world we live in now.
I don't see anyone here.
Jurassic Park references find a way.
Is it Jurassic Park references, or since the world we live in now, is this Jurassic World references?
Oh,
well, that was Jurassic Park. Thank goodness.
I don't know anything about dinosaurs.
Isn't Jurassic World 2 reference now, though?
You could reference that movie, but not by saying a line from a different movie.
But that line's in Jurassic World 2 now, right?
Is it? Is it in the trailer?
Is it?
It's in the trailer, yeah.
Well, I haven't seen.
It's like the tagline, so like now it is.
Oh, it's the tagline for the for the new one.
Yeah.
Throw Jurassic World 2 in the trash.
So like now it is a reference to both movies.
Welcome to NeverQuest, the Bella Soul's very own Dungeons and Dragons campaign, where we play Dungeons and Dragons.
Sometimes.
Which is what we are about to be doing for you all. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching on Twitch, there is a forum that you should go and check out, or hang out in the chat. You can find out all kinds of cool stuff. But for now, let's meet our heroes. Starting at that end of the table, which you can't tell because I'm just starting at that end of the table.
So I am Barnabas, Annabelle, Goodfellow, Hawthorne, Merriweather, many other names. I'm mostly called Bags. I am, though, in the fighting pits of High Upper, known as the Great Digger, where I walk, only the dead now live. I have a lot of other names. I'm not going to go over them all, though. I am a Goliath wizard fighter, mostly wizard. I went to school, unlike some people here.
And then next to Barnabas, aka Bags, we have.
I am Raven Sheppen. I am a Forest Gnome Ranger extraordinaire. And I have a Griffin familiar pet attack creature. And I have to tolerate some of the low IQs in this group. And them constantly going through and doing things without thinking first.
Real pot kettle situation there.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Which brings us to the kettle in this equation.
I'm Elmar Velcro, half-elf, warlock, of great power and low impulse control.
Does anyone in the party other than like Alena have good impulse control?
I was going to say, speaking of low impulse control, that brings us nicely to...
I'm Perrin Greycastle, half-elf, bard, pacifist, attempted skeleton fornicator, and that speaks volumes, I think, so that's it.
Surprisingly, failed.
Moving right past that into our other party member.
Hey everybody, I'm Jen, also known as Mayhem's Muse, and I'm playing Aletta, the Knowledge Cleric of the Order of Glean. And interesting counterpart to these folks, sometimes hesitant to join along on their shenanigans, and recently the newest member of Harrowmont's Heroes.
Wait, did she agree?
Apparently.
Well, we're not on camera.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, well, I saw
it's a
it, so it
spiritual
counted.
thing.
Doesn't matter,
Yeah,
There is a massive crack as the wooden door to the skeletal ogre is kicked inward. A shadow looms in the doorway, and
Lord Necromancer, shadow's looming.
standing in the doorway are three figures. One is a man clad in very dark-looking armor. One is wearing a plate of bone, and the third seems garbed in leather armor. They all approach with a steely gaze and a dreadful purpose in their movements. They look around the assembled crowd, and you can feel their Their angry, questioning stares land upon you.
Oh my god. Bags had the best idea ever.
All right.
Do it.
What was the name of the guy?
Very vague.
Which guy?
The
Also-
guy who owns the Bone Zone.
The boner and proprietor of
Yeah.
the Bone Zone,
Yeah.
Nathaniel?
Nathaniel, yeah. All right. We need to, after we're done killing these hunters of the dead or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that what they're called?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. After we're done killing them, we need to go back to him.
And then we're gonna beat him up.
No, I need to license the theme song "Welcome to the Bone Zone," because obviously that's the Gravedigger's theme song.
Oh yeah, good
And,
call.
and
That's
we need to have
smart.
that playing when I come in.
No, yeah, no, we're sure for
I
sure.
agree.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we just need to make sure everything's all
the
the
doors
papers are
kicked
signed.
in.
Yeah.
They have noticed you guys, and you'll recall these are the hunters of the dead. Were only unleashed upon revenants who have clawed their way back from beyond the pale realm of death and life. To become some twisted abomination, but now for some reason they seem to be after you guys.
Oh.
So let's. Oh,
But we're not
initiative.
dead, I say to them.
No,
Hello, hi.
We don't have souls.
I do too.
No, we were
No.
talking about that earlier. You
Yeah.
sold your soul for card tricks, remember?
Oh yeah, I don't have a soul, but I have soul.
Yeah, well, I mean, if anyone here has soul, it's me. But we don't have a soul.
Only half the people at the store have souls. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, only
that's an
half.
interesting fact.
Wait a minute. Who else lost their soul?
I created mine before we even met.
Yeah.
And then his is betrothed.
Yeah, has my
yeah,
has, my
his
girlfriend has one.
his soul.
Yeah.
So, what are you gonna do?
So wait, how does Lux's soul show? Because
I mean, do the math with me.
Parents,
So
parents
they're
soul
already
showed
half.
up. Showed up weird.
They're already
Did-
halflings.
Did Alamar's?
But they have
Soul.
no soul. So does that make them like?
Well, because mine
A fraction
was
less than
given
half.
to someone else,
Yeah.
and yours was just like,
Mine
Go
just
on.
has it.
Yeah.
Does he have? Does he show up as having a soul?
Or is it?
That
Or is
a
it
very
his
good
after you
question.
die?
I figure I just show up as Null said.
I imagine we are having this conversation in front of
In
the
front of
hunters.
the hunters.
Yeah.
so like, all right,
Yeah.
one
Hey,
second.
on.
We're not dead, so
Who
you
are-
hold on.
Hold on.
We've got some
Patiently
stuff to
waiting.
figure
Discuss
out.
on your initiative rolls.
Oh, sure.
What?
8.
8. Excellent.
On it.
16 is the number I have.
6. So 10 less.
What the hell is my?
19.
19.
Ooh, fancy.
8.
8.
9.
Excellent. 9.
Congrats.
Even better.
You got a
All right, Ravener, you
Even-
have a 19. They
even
also have a
better.
19. I will let you go first.
I guess it's on.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be. They have weapons drawn and are snarling things at you like, kill them!
Okay, well
So,
if they have weapons.
These are
drawn,
undead
just-
revenants.
No, they hunt revenants. They,
Oh, so
but
they're
they're
just
not
people.
undead.
they are not undead.
They're
Oh,
they're
so I
just
can't
people
command
of
them.
sorts.
They are people.
They're just like Fox Mulders and Scullys and the boys from Supernaturals.
I see.
Yeah.
And how many of them are there?
There are 3.
There are 3
They
of
are
them.
all sort of standing in the doorway of the skeletal ogre. The people that are in the tavern have either scrambled for cover or are quickly fleeing towards the stairs leading up into the rooms. Whatever is going down, they don't want to be a part of it.
All right. well.
You count no less than
mean,
5 people
neither do
diving
I.
behind the bar.
Can I also run? I don't want to be a part of this.
I mean, you can.
You're implicitly involved no matter where you go.
Grunge 193. Thanks
Okay,
for the
well,
follow.
Hey.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw my bow and shoot at one of them.
All right.
Whichever one is the one in the middle-ish, even though there's 4.
There's 3.
All right.
The one
There
to
are
the right.
3.
There's 3?
Yeah,
There are
Oh, in
three.
that case, the one dead center
All right.
There's a middle.
in the group.
Excellent. You fire. You loose your arrow at.
Hey.
Not 20.
Excellent. Well,
Not 20.
before. Well, all right, great.
Oh.
The other thing you need to do is make a wisdom saving, wisdom saving throw.
What am I making a wisdom saving throw against?
You are making a wisdom saving throw against an illusion.
So would that be magic?
It is magic.
Well,
yes.
in that case, I have advantage.
Hey, you just upped your wisdom.
I know.
That's very convenient.
That
Very
works
good-
out very
very
well
convenient
for
that
you.
this
Wow,
happened.
what a lucky.
I guess I'm gonna go with the 15
Yeah,
plus.
the-
Do I get any buffies on that?
You get
your
I
wisdom.
get my wisdom, which was a 4, so that's what, a 19?
All right. So you do in fact crit your target. So
Okay.
go ahead. There was a strange moment where you weren't sure what exactly you were doing, but now you're confirmed as your arrow kind of goes right through that bone breastplate.
Oh,
Roll
okay.
your damage.
Excellent. I'm going to be 8 plus 4 and 12 plus 1 more. 1
Plus
plus
one
4
more.
plus 1 more. That's
Alright.
13.
13.
Yeah, that was a wasted roll.
Yeah.
So that's 13 to him. And then if he's not down, I'm going to shoot him a second
Yeah, he's
time.
not down.
Because, you know,
He
But
Not
like-
down for the
he
cause.
seems, despite the fact
Oh.
that he's got an arrow through his chest, he seems to be in remarkably good spirits.
so I just rolled a 13. What's his armor
a
class?
13 for it. His armor class is a 16.
Oh, so that's a miss then.
That is a miss.
Okay, well, at that moment then in time, the griffin named after a bean leaps from wherever Garbanzo is hanging out
Uh-huh.
and like attacks the exact same guy.
All right.
As soon as I can pull up his stats, then I can actually roll for him. Here we go.
Griffin named after a bee.
Ooh, a 9 plus an 8 is a 17. Is that a hit?
A 17? That is a hit, yes.
That is a hit, so now I need a 1d8. 11 more.
11 more, all right.
And then he goes at him again with his claws. That's not going to do much because that was only a 11.
He sort of,
Or 10 rather. So yeah,
He-
tink.
he laughs and in an icy voice says, "Not bad, now it's my turn."
All right, here we go.
Not it.
And then,
I'm ready to
what?
die. So I'll take it. I'm ready to die.
Yeah, I called not it.
Oh, okay. So, what I need from you now, Ravener,
Mhm.
is make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw. In fact, all of you guys, see it. Make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
I feel like you will
My
find
best
that I
friend.
called not it. So
DC
Is it
what?
against
not it.
magic again?
You'd
Did
say-
you touch the side of your nose though?
I
That's-
absolutely
You
did.
do that.
Well,
So wisdom saving thing?
you then
John, wisdom.
I'm
you
being
only
cheated.
need to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving
All
throw
right.
then.
Well, great.
I got a
rolled
19.
Excellent.
I got a 3.
And this is not against magic.
Oh, it's not?
Nope.
Oh, I'm rolling 1 dice. What is it against? by the way?
It is just against their unnerving appearance.
Oh.
I thought they looked like normies.
They do, but in this moment, like his shadow kind of fills
They're
the
not
whole
plants that are
Gandalf
magically
style.
created to manipulate or impede movement.
No, it's,
They're not
No.
plants.
They're
I think we
Okay.
can safely say.
I mean,
Uh,
can we though?
13 and do I,
feel
add
like
my wisdom?
I'm
to this?
confident.
17.
17. All right, those of you who beat a 14 are not frightened.
I am frightened.
Excellent.
Not me.
I
You should
was
throw a
already
big book
frightened.
thing at them.
Yeah.
Yes, but now you have the status frightened,
No.
which does a few things.
Doesn't
Which means that
Do you need a
you
napkin for that?
are
Okay.
at disadvantage on attacks, and you
I guess I
also
just won't attack them.
can't
I was
move
in
closer to them.
I guess I
would've
won't do
appreciated
that then.
Isidar says that Matt should have to wear the squid hat because he can't be the only one hatless.
I have hat accoutrement.
He does have
Oh,
a head
valid.
object.
He has an
Yeah,
accessory.
head accessories.
All right.
Thanks, Nick.
JR doesn't.
Yes, but I'm against everyone.
That's fair.
I have to stand out. All right. So that is the first part of his turn. The second thing that he does is he lashes out at you with 4 bone whips that kind of extend from the bone mail plating on his arms.
At all 4 of us at once.
No,
Oh.
just at you.
At me?
Yep.
You're boned!
I'm gonna be totally
What is
boned.
your armor
might be
class?
My armor class is a horribly, hold on, I'm looking it up.
Well, I think I've only hit you once, unless your armor class is 13.
No, it's
all
higher
right.
than that, but I can't find it for some reason.
Great.
It's
I
not
have
chart.
only hit you once.
16.
You take. Oh, what do I die?
No.
You
I was a 3.
Yay! You take 12 points of damage.
Ouch.
You are also grappled by
Oh,
the
you did.
bone lash. You need to, if you want to try and do something,
I'm grappled?
you'll need to make an escape check of DC 14 on your next turn. But for now, you are restrained and cannot move.
Okay, I have marked myself grappled.
Excellent. That brings us to the after the 19. There was a 16, I believe.
It's me. Word. Well, I haven't gotten to test out my gem arms or even use the gem for like several adventures. So
Does seem like a good time to
I'm
use
gonna use the gem. So I'll double blast. Well, first blast the one that you attacked. See if I can just kill it.
All right.
Which would be good.
I
since he's
won't
grappling
do that because I got an 11. So then I'll try again to roll a higher number.
That seems like a good try.
Yeah.
That time I got a 14.
That's a higher number,
But I don't think it's a high
but it's
enough
not
number.
a high enough.
So
number.
you achieved your goals though.
Yeah, I
That's
set
the
simple,
important thing.
achievable goals.
Which brings me to the next player in
I'm
the
still figuring it out.
simple
Alright.
achievable
I got
goals
new arms.
section. There is the person in the leather armor steps forward and throws a ray of fire at
Not me.
not at Perrin, I guess. It's too late.
Or me. I would like.
Well, you did just laser someone.
No, I didn't.
So
I
you
tried
get one,
to
you
laser.
get one, and Raven gets one.
Well, I get a ray of fire?
Yep. You both get rays of fire.
Alright.
They're just passing them out.
My armor class is 14. Did you
I
hit
did.
it?
You take 13 points of damage.
Wait, what was the attack roll on that?
26
Well, I
and then
definitely
22.
Well, I definitely took that. And I'm taking how many damage?
So Alamar takes 13, and Ravener takes 11.
11.
Yep.
Return. Apply change. Ouch.
And then I believe
Hot!
Yeah.
you had a 9.
I had a 9.
Did you say was your corrected? You are up
I had a
next.
6.
I'm up next.
Yes.
I think you should wipe them out, please.
Alright,
Because I hurt. That burned me.
nice try. Now it's my turn. I mean,
I just said that one.
yeah.
You have to come up with your own.
But mine's ironic because none of you guys attacked me.
It sounded like.
Oh.
It sounded like
Yeah.
even when you said it though that you didn't
Yeah.
really feel it.
I wasn't. I'm sorry.
You guys should probably leave now.
Do we have to
before
fight?
he kills you.
Yeah. Do we have to fight, guys? Like, you
We're
seem
not
like
dead.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like we're not dead. Can we talk about this?
You may not be dead now, but you were.
When?
Yeah,
I've
never
never
one
been
time.
Name a couple times.
There's only one time.
I've never been dead.
Yeah.
It is written on your fates. You exploded in the skies over Sigil.
That was a different version of us.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
doesn't count.
that was
That
like
was an
that was like
alternate
us sub one.
dimensional
Yeah.
copy
Listen,
of us.
can't we like sit down and look at talk like this like rational, educated beings? Because I have like 3 papers I'm working on about this particular subject for the college.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I assist?
Nope.
What if I do like a hype man sort of thing?
I got a natural 20.
Hey!
So that's a 21 on persuasion.
Oh God.
All right. They kind of they don't put away their weapons, but the last one that hasn't acted yet says, "Very well then, talk."
Right. So I understand that you guys hunt like revenants, not just people who are dead. Because there's like lots of people are dead and get resurrected. In fact,
Yes.
most of half the people down here are dead technically. So-
Resurrection magic is very common.
Yeah.
You haven't been resurrected or raised as undead. You were dead and clawed your way back from beyond that pale realm from
No,
whence
no.
there are only certain
Point-
means of returning.
Point of clarification. That was never us.
Alternate universe versions.
We
of
never
us.
clawed.
I don't have claws.
I wouldn't claw. It's undignified.
Wow.
I mean,
I mean,
Yeah,
that was
I
that was
wouldn't go as
another
far as
copy
saying
of
that.
us from another dimension. The
I'm saying what I would
us
do.
that you see here never act. That was something we watched
Yeah,
them
all
die.
right, I got an idea.
Yeah.
What if we get Raise Dead cast on us?
Yeah. Would that work?
Huh?
Then we'd be
Huh?
released.
Also,
Right?
why don't you just go away? We're not
Strong.
dead.
Yeah.
These guys.
Well,
We
no,
never
because that's like
died.
their whole thing. Is
Well-
like going after people who died and
But
then
we never died.
You
We all right.
truly have.
How do you truly define self?
And don't arbitrarily do it to fit the framework of your job.
how we
Can you define what is the definition of is?
The definition, that's an article. It is a definition. Or
No,
a verb,
no.
actually.
Yeah,
It's
is a verb
form
to
of
be.
One of our great leaders said it depends on what the definition of is, and really we're going
But
to
that
have to
doesn't
go
apply
with
to
that.
every
Well,
it.
the definition of
That's not
is
every.
the it is the verb form of to be.
I regretted not fighting.
So
Let's just hash out these technicalities
So,
like
no,
regular
but seriously,
nerds.
what about Perrin's idea here?
We get
if
raised
you
and
just
cast
get
on
raised
us.
dead on us, cast on us,
Right?
doesn't that fix it? Then we will have been raised.
you
Eh?
will still be revenants.
No.
No, well, we're not currently, nor
Again,
have we ever been
you
revenants.
have not proven that it was us that died, especially when we keep telling you it was an alternate us from an alternate dimension, and the us that you see here never died.
Is there some kind of like adjudicating body
Okay, guys, I gotta
that we could take this to?
What if
I can't hear you.
You should,
what if we did die?
We haven't died.
No.
No, like what if we're the ones in the alternate dimension?
Well, I don't care. I'm not going to get all Matrix
Oh,
here.
what if we
I-
did
no,
die?
no.
We did all kinds of other stuff afterwards.
Do not care.
I'm like really worried. What? No, this
Could
is
you
a-
just go hit him
I'm
with
not
your
having a
shovel?
whole existential thing right now.
Alana,
We
What?
never died.
are we dead? I'm beginning to see.
No.
I'm kind of beginning to see the point of these guys. What if we are horrible?
Here, I
revenants
can
that
solve
have
this
crawled
really quickly, really easily.
There's a detect
I can
life
turn
spell.
undead.
Well, how can
And
I
if
talk to
any of us
people in
are
this
dead,
bar?
then you won't be undead anymore.
Don't do that because that'll kill a whole bunch of citizens.
Also, you wouldn't be undead. If you were undead, we wouldn't be having this problem. You're revenants.
Wait, if I
That holds
cast
up.
raise dead on
That holds
us,
up.
Then you would still
then we'd be undead.
you would still be revenants. Once you have become a revenant, there is no going back.
Oh, but what if
We didn't
are
do
revenants?
that.
So what does a revenant get?
What?
They,
Like, what are the hallmarks of a revenant? Right? Like this,
Revenants
surely
are
we would-
creatures that have been brought back to life with the sole purpose of getting vengeance on the thing that killed them or caused them to die.
But I'm
So
not
what
trying
do
to
they wanna
get.
get vengeance
Very
on an
specific
explosion?
creatures.
revenants, as you understand them, perhaps.
Okay, so tell us how you understand them, because like clearly there's a reason that you're hunting down revenants, right?
Yes.
What's the reason?
Do you have a warrant?
They threaten.
do.
They
Yeah.
threaten to unravel the barrier between life and death.
Okay.
They threaten the very fabric of reality.
Okay.
Reality's not that great.
And do we look like we're even like 1/10 of the way capable to do anything like that?
Very much so.
Yeah, we have kind of blasted holes in
Yeah,
reality.
you have-
before.
Yeah.
Like the
I
let's
don't
literally.
know what
You
they
literally
know.
did that.
No, I'm
Question.
not saying like
No, I don't know.
Other
Jewish.
than you three, are there any more that would be coming after
There's
us?
There are
9 more, 6
Huh?
more,
7 others.
7.
Seven. So there's 10 of you total.
Yes.
Okay.
So you three represent almost a third of all of them.
Yes.
Thank you.
I say we just kill them, and then we only have 66% to work.
That won't stop the
Well,
problem.
But they're good guys.
No, they're not.
No, they are.
No,
No,
yeah,
we're good
no.
guys.
I'm fully on board with coming to a peaceful resolution, if not for just because that's always what I'm about, but specifically because I feel like we're both in the right here.
Yes, they're merely doing their duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there
I
s-
am not against you guys going and killing all these revenants, but we ain't that.
I don't know.
Is
We
there
might
some
be.
sort of like
Well, all right,
adjudicating
we'll figure
body
that
or
out
like
later.
bureaucracy we could take this to, where we could like fill out paperwork and like
oh,
Yeah,
just
because
kill
they're
me.
a test of sorts.
What sort of
To
test?
determine
I was being
if somebody
sarcastic
is
about
truly
No,
dead
I
or
don't
not.
want to pay.
Surely you must have some way of measuring that.
Yes, we do. It is written in your fates that you died, and now here you are.
I'm gonna need to see this book of fates.
Do we get?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need
Very
to
well.
take a look at that very closely.
Is it a book?
Why would I show
Well, you
you
said
that
written.
you would simply change it? We weren't
How do we
born
know that it wasn't
yesterday.
counterfeit or wasn't forged or tampered with in some way? Such things are not unheard of.
I
there,
told
like-
you they wouldn't come quietly.
Due
Wait,
process
wait,
is
wait,
all I
wait.
ask for.
Yeah.
Come quiet. You haven't asked to go anywhere.
yeah, you just came here to try and
Yeah, you just started like stabbing us.
Yeah, you just came here and started.
No,
The
let's
other one,
all-
the one that
let's-
like started shooting the rays of fire, kind of sheepishly is like, oh,
Let's all
yeah,
use
we,
some logic.
actually, Malcor, we did sort of do that. So lay down your weapons and come quietly with us back to the Eternium.
How
long?
about this?
I say we just kill them.
Why'd they have to say it so evil?
Yeah.
If
you
you
were
can
like,
prove
come on back
without
with us,
a
I'd
shadow
be way
of a
more
doubt that
inclined.
this fate book was not tampered with, if you will do that, we will go with you.
Well, she does not speak for all
You
of us.
will go with us, and then we will prove to you that you are a revenant. Yes.
Not appreciate your tone.
I kind of think they're right, though.
I know you think that.
All right,
you've made that very
counterpoint.
clear.
Who cares if we're
Yeah.
revenants? I don't want to die.
Yeah,
But
I
if we
think-
actually
don't care
threaten
if
the
they're
fabric
right.
of reality...
We don't. It's fine. They're
Reality-
overreacting.
And reality's just a
Are
frame
you
of perception,
going to-
nerd. Like,
are you going
if we're
to-
dead, reality ends anyway.
Are you going to come hang with us back at the Eternium?
Oh, maybe.
Was that
See,
better?
now I'm a
No,
little
see,
bit
now they
on
wanna hang
board.
us
All
up.
right.
Hey, fellow kids.
Yeah,
don't be hung up.
when we're chilling down
Hello,
at the
fellow being.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll come with you.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Excellent.
Look, either we are revenants, in which case we destroy reality, or we die, in which case our subjective reality is destroyed. The end point's basically the same.
That's true. No matter what happens, someone's reality is getting destroyed by our lives.
All right, but consider we've already been in 4 different realities. Like, if one of them gets destroyed, we'll go to another
No, we've
one.
only been in 2 realities and 4 planes. 3
Yeah.
planes.
Each plane is a different. I would consider each plane a different reality.
No, I think if
That
a
is
reality
a-
collapsed, it would slam up all the planes.
That is yes. That
Yeah.
that is a much more correct
as
understanding.
soon as any reality has different laws of physics,
No,
you
I'm
guys
calling
are, you
that
guys
a
are
different
having
physics
this
can work
conversation
differently in
like
different
walking through the
planets, 'cause they
streets.
were
I can't
Sigil
walk
clause.
anywhere. I'm
now
currently
we're
bound.
like, you get to
Oh,
decide
well,
how
you're
gravity
you're
works.
Or
being
grappled.
dragged.
I'm grappled. I can't go anywhere.
Magic is
Let me
real.
go.
I suppose so.
We're coming with you. There's no need for this.
all right, all right.
Wait, did you just find a person in handcuffs?
He just
No,
ungrappled
He
me.
was grappled from the bone. He was bone.
Can I
Oh,
cast?
yeah.
Can I cast healing on myself?
May you?
You can.
Is that right?
May I?
We would prefer that you did not do any magic.
But I have a boo boo.
It can wait.
It is a burn boo boo,
It can
and
wait.
it's gonna fester. and
Now
get
listen, there's no
infected, and it's
cause
gonna smell like
for this.
almonds.
Riveter, you can heal yourself.
Thank you.
We've agreed to come with you.
Very
Yeah, you guys
well.
are being unnecessarily antagonistic, like
Yeah.
up and down.
You guys are not great
Hold
at
on,
this
hold-
whole diplomacy aspect.
You perhaps
I will use my channel divinity on the people we're talking to right now.
okay?
On the guy that's been doing the majority of the talking.
What are you going to do?
I'm
Is
gonna
that
read
Malachor?
Destroy him!
It's
Oh,
Malachor.
you're going
But
to
I
read
read
his
his
mind.
mind.
Malachor, yes.
Malachor.
All right. How does your power work?
You make a wisdom saving
20
throw.
points back.
All right.
Pretty good.
Plus 20.
What's your DC? Is it 25?
No.
All right. Then you. He is a blank. You cannot read his thoughts.
Well, damn.
I mean, he does fight like dead monstrosities. It makes sense he has good saving throws.
Well, you never know until you try.
That's
He
true.
might have
that's
worked
true.
it up. Rolled himself a
Yeah,
2.
I agree.
I could have rolled a 2. I could have rolled very low. I did the opposite.
What if we're not the originals, guys?
Who
What if we're not?
cares?
Yeah, who
What
cares?
if we're fated to destroy reality? Didn't like Snake God say that was gonna happen?
Okay, look,
Yeah,
I've
so
watched
yeah,
a
but they
lot
were probably
of science
lying.
fiction.
Haven't we had like several prophecies saying we're gonna be involved
Who
with this?
cares?
Even if that
The
was the
rest-
prophecy before,
these
and we're
guys-
not the original us, that means
Oh.
the prophecy probably
they
applied to
can't-
them.
Sorry,
not
yeah,
us,
okay, you're
us.
right.
It is
Who cares
specifically
is
our
the wrong
job.
question. What I should have said is not a question, but a statement, which is that I don't care.
This.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe that, but
See, now
like,
that tracks with you being a revenant,
No,
says
no.
the other one. In
No,
the,
no,
in the
no,
No, no,
it's
no,
not.
that tracks with him being an a-hole.
No, it's a philosophically sound position. Look, like I said, either we destroy reality, in which case, whatever, or we don't. But either way, if we die, our reality as we engage with it is destroyed either way. So we
Yes.
never actually get to know. So it doesn't really matter.
That's very true. That's a good way of looking at it.
So
Yeah,
can
so
we
we're
just leave
fine.
then?
So let's
No,
go.
but-
Let us
but
go
You're saying that we
home.
might as well just die.
Or might as
No,
well
'cause
just
I still
who
don't.
cares?
Yeah, because I don't want to die.
It explains why you don't care, but you aren't the only person in this world.
Yeah, like
But
if,
my friend also wants to not
if
die.
you dying destroys my reality, then I'm against it. But I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah.
At any rate,
What if
you
his living
guys,
destroys your reality?
you
I mean,
guys,
it does.
you guys arrive at a rather simple-looking, like a sort of a Gothic brownstone sort of building. It does not seem to have much of the ornate, like skeletal accoutrements that much of this town does. You walk inside, and immediately those of you with any kind of magic feel an immense pressure on you and kind of cut off from that power.
Isn't that all of us?
Oh,
We're all
it's
magic.
That's all magic.
No.
We're all magic. Oh,
I don't like it.
I don't think it
that's
applies to me because I am a gnome and I'm much closer to the ground.
It just means that it has further to build up momentum before it pushes down on you.
No, that makes sense.
That sounds like science to me.
It's a pseudoscience. Whatever.
They lead you inside where you pass before a very plain-looking man sitting at a desk with wire-rimmed spectacles down on the end of a hawk-tipped nose. His graying hair is pulled back in a very tight bun, and you can see like a little fork kind of keeping it in place. He looks haggard at the moment and is leafing through a pile of paperwork.
Oh, I know who this guy is.
He's the judge, right? Or what
No,
else?
he's Hagrid, the groundskeeper.
No.
No, wrong story.
I did not care for that.
Yeah, I don't appreciate that bit.
That was bad. Hey dude!
Okay, yeah, that's how we introduce ourselves for sure.
He looks up with a start, and like a few papers go flying, and he grabs them out of the air, which makes the pile that he'd been kind of sifting through fall, and he kind of lets out a "ah!" as he collects it all and manhandles it back onto the top of the desk.
Are there chairs
You
nearby?
all right?
You look really
There are some.
busy.
Well, there aren't chairs, but a bench.
I'm gonna plop down on the bench and pat next to it. Malachor, have a seat.
Melkor goes and sits.
That's where I'm around him. So, we're Hagen.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah,
say
we're
we
having
were
a
gonna-
fun time
we were
back at the
gonna have
Atrium.
This.
Although your secretary seems not that shit.
I am not a secretary. I am the Underkeeper of Fates.
And not that
A
shit.
fellow
Fascinating. I
underkeeper.
want to hear all about that.
I'm a grave digger.
Oh crap! Never mind.
Yeah, you're
What?
right.
What?
So what does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Is
What
there
does
an
that mean?
overkeeper of fates?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a regular one?
No.
Do you report to say a beautiful princess lady?
We heard
Who
that
likes
it was
gnomes?
we heard that it was good to bet the over under. He says like kind of expectantly. Then nobody laughs.
He says, I'm
like,
sure this is
at
a
all.
joke.
no,
He says,
I'm
I'm
gonna-
sure this is a joke that makes sense.
I'm gonna laugh very loud. Like
Make a deception check.
yeah. I got a I think like
17 at least.
21 or
Oh,
something
really? That
stupid.
high? Awesome.
I'm
Okay.
good at charisma.
Uh,
Oh no, sorry, just a 20.
Okay. He
I get
seems
0.
like yes, excellent, good, as expected.
Gesundheit.
So, what are you here to like help us with? Like we've been brought here to you. Why?
You have been brought to me. You surrendered, but you're revenants. They never surrender.
Yeah. So
They always
see, the
go on
issue-
about how they clawed their way back from the sunless realms and are not going to go back there. Oh no!
Point.
No,
Excuse me,
never
sir.
been to the
so-
Sunless
Sir,
Realms.
sir. Hi.
we're
but
not.
sir, the reason that we came and Squidhead over here was probably going to get to that is we came because we didn't claw our way back from anywhere. We never died.
No,
Yeah, this
No
whole
claws.
we died thing is a big
Yeah,
old
that's why we actually
misunderstanding.
we're like, what are you talking about?
well, you're,
We've never been dead. We never
I
had
assume
to
that the
fight
Book
our
of
way
Fates has been
back.
tampered
he
with.
looks around and says, "Well, you're Barnabas, Annabelle. Go. You have a lot of names.
Ah, you don't know who I am! Ha
True, could be mistaken.
I
identity.
escaped!
Instant escape. That's how it works. Goodbye.
If the names
I'm
don't
sorry.
fit, you must acquit.
I'm Barnabas. You got 5 of them right, but you clearly missed
You could be mistaking him for his cousin.
Yeah.
His cousin looks a lot like him, has similar pants.
Mm-hmm.
Not a person trait.
Like a gnome. So like 7 feet shorter than me.
Mm-hmm.
But similar pants. That's how you know they're related.
Yeah, I mean, family pants. It's like an heirloom.
Sure. Traveling pants.
You're Alamar Velcro. You're Perrin Greycastle. Are
Hey.
you not?
Well, we
that's
are
the thing.
a Alamar Velcro.
And you
Alamar
are all
Velcro Prime.
all members of Harrowmont's Heroes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's us.
Excellent.
It's real hard to explain
No,
that one away.
You all died.
No, we didn't.
All right, wait, no. Can you show us when
Yes,
we died?
yes,
Do you have
yes.
a
He
VCR or whatever?
Holds out a rather a just distressingly plain part of piece of paper.
Mhm.
I've made a transcription of it, but if you want to see the actual
Mhm.
thing itself,
Mhm.
I would love to see the actual text.
Perfect.
I'd like to see the
study it in
actual
great
evidence
detail.
Yeah,
of my
I
death,
I
not
am
your
happy
writings.
to do so under your direct supervision.
Well, it's just you risk a lot looking at it.
That's fine.
In
That's
what
sort of our
way?
thing.
Well, you may be revenants. Maybe you'll be fine. Maybe you won't go mad at knowing everything.
Again, you keep using this word, and I do not think it means what you think it means.
Is there a detect revenant spell? Could you do one of them? Just be like, and then it'd be like,
how
no.
yes, that's how we knew to come find you.
Do it again.
No,
Very
don't
well.
think you do that.
Do it
I
better.
think you look
Well,
first
he
because Ryan.
kind of reaches into his jacket pocket and pulls out a little gem-tipped wand, and he
gems.
casts a
Never
spell,
know.
and a scintillating kind of purple rune appears on each of your foreheads.
That doesn't mean anything. That I had that already.
That rune could
Is
mean
there
anything.
any precedent
It means
for...
that you're a revenant.
According to who?
Yeah, that's so says you.
Yeah.
You who have a vested interest in
Yeah.
us being revenants.
Yeah, me. This is a Huan T symbol. That means strength.
No,
I think
that is
I
not.
think that it's just a name tag.
Well, you don't work for the Hunters of the Dead, so you
That
are
you
very
are.
wrong.
Which is a
about this.
very interesting person to work for, seeing as even if we were revenants, we're not dead.
Wait a
You
second.
don't need
Well,
to be
which
dead.
means
Question.
constitutively we can't be revenants.
I mean, if you were the hunters of the
Yes.
maybe once was dead.
What if we did work for the Hunters of the Dead?
Well, we
Is
don't
that
hire
conflict of
revenants.
interest?
Does it say in your laws you can't hire revenants?
what better way to catch a revenant
Yeah.
with a revenant?
Yeah. Didn't you see Catch Me If You Can?
Or
No.
Airbud?
There's no rule that says a dog can't play basketball.
Exactly. Is there a rule that says revenants can't work for the Hunters of the Dead?
And if dogs can't play basketball,
Can you
Hold,
read this?
well, hold on,
Can you-
and
for
like
example?
you see him just kind of look up, and he kind of, he's not holding anything, but you see him flipping through pages.
Nah.
No, I suppose there isn't.
Ah, now we're working with fire.
What?
Nailed it.
So you're proposing to help capture revenants
Sure.
I mean,
in exchange for a delay of.
no.
We're just not revenants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
First off, I can't be a revenant. I'm a king.
No, I mean, I'm not certain. I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. I'm not certain we're not by the technical definition of revenant. Though I agree we may have died, or
I think an alternate version of us
one of
died.
us, some of us may have died.
It was in if I recall
Eight of
correctly,
us?
a disjointed timeline.
Yeah, I believe it's possible that A of us may have died.
I will also point out that if you just realign
And
the
of
tachyon
us?
emissions
One
through the
of us?
forward disk
No,
array,
that's- that
we'll
would-
probably get the
that would be
timeline back
one of
into
us.
low order.
Oh, I understand.
A unit of us.
A of us may have died. I'm not so certain about the crawling our way back from the other shore, because I don't think that our discrete us's have died.
No.
And if we have, just fudge the paperwork, dog.
Yeah.
That's your own deal.
But yeah, maybe we could work for the Hunters of the Dead, and then because there's other stuff we're trying to do to save the Primaterial planet from destruction.
Some of which has to do with hunting and dead.
It does. Have you heard of the Ebon Dawn?
Yeah, been done. Yes.
Yeah, what do you think about those guys?
Well, they create undead. They send a good deal of business the rest of the city's way. But for the most part, they don't engage in things that would cause us to come after them.
Should you guys change it? Your name's really misleading, I feel.
Yeah, you're the
Hunters
hunters
of
of
the
the extremely specific type of dead.
Well, we were founded before necromancy. The name stuck.
Really?
Yes.
That's a while.
That's a while.
I mean,
Wait,
people.
dead person ghost hunters came around before dead person magic?
That makes sense because they're not because these are the natural necro.
No,
like, natural
yeah, I get
undead,
that
not
does sort of make
created.
I
sense.
guess if there was like ex nihilo like wild version of magic
Maybe
making.
have you thought about rebranding? Parents real good at branding.
Yeah,
marketing
we could build up a whole marketing campaign and.
Yeah, well, also, Revenant's a very confusing term. A lot of people, when confronted, are like, "No, we're not.
Also very boring.
We're not here to,
protectors of reality.
That's
Well, like, what's your
Guardians of the Fabric.
See, yeah, what you need to do, like,
Masters
as
The
a
Veil,
brand,
Guardians of the Veil.
you got to really like
Heroes of
narrow
the Veil.
Heroes.
what your market share is. Like, what's your goal as a business?
You know what we should do?
business.
Put together your
not
notes.
a-
We're going to
we're
put
not a
together our
business.
notes. We'll get back together like in a week or
AR,
so.
ARL, like maybe
What do you
we do
think?
some kind of cool acronym, like
Extreme.
Anti-Revenant League.
You should just do an extreme business makeover.
Acronyms are not as good as oh god, what are they called? It's like NASA versus CIA.
Abbreviation? No.
No.
Oh,
that is an acronym.
Oh, what? No. I know what you mean. The initialization.
And
or whatever?
yeah, initialism,
Initialism,
is a little
You want-
more enjoyable.
You'd want something that you can say.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
NASA.
yeah, exactly. That's a little more, you're
Get a
you're
little
gonna get
juice.
yeah.
No, definitely.
It's more accessible.
Yeah. So I mean, like, but how do you guys how do you pay for your business expenses? Like, what supports your ability to hunt things?
How many employees do you have?
11, right? At least.
Again, I think we
12.
should just
12.
work out
How
a
do you
big list
feed
of
your-
questions
like,
for
what
these
pays for
guys,
food?
send it over,
What
and
is-
then they can answer them, and then when they're ready, like in a couple weeks to meet with us, we come back.
How do we support the people of the necropolis support us?
Oh, government program.
Okay. No, we can work with this. I mean, we'll build up.
But like, okay, wouldn't it make so everyone on the Necropolis knows about you, right?
Yes.
But outside the Necropolis, no one knows about you.
Yes.
Wouldn't it make our jobs easier, like if we were known throughout all the planes?
No, then the revenants that escape would know to fear us.
Well, I assume that
Right,
revenants
but I
know
think that's
about
a-
us anyway.
No.
And that seems like an effective deterrent.
Did you know about us?
Well, we knew about you before you found us.
Sure, but
Only
did
'cause
you
somebody
know
told
about
us
it
about
before
it.
coming here?
No, but
Well,
like,
Let me put it this way.
but we also didn't know we were revenants.
Let me put it this way to you, bureaucrat. I presume to be named Harold.
Oh, that is my name. How
Thought
did
so.
you know?
Well, you just seem like the type. Harold, here's the thing. Imagine you're a revenant, right?
Yes.
Put yourself in revenant shoes.
Okay.
And you have to crawl across spooky, smoky, ghoul-gated chaos to get back to being alive.
Right.
And then you're all drained and brain battered and in terrible shape. And then you also are aware that as soon as you're done, expert hunters are coming for you. I imagine a great deal more people will just stay dead.
That's a good point.
Because they're like, oh, I can just cash my energy escaping and then game over, I'm done. But it's like, no. You have to save it for Dog the Bounty Hunter or whatever.
Also, you mentioned that like most revenants that you catch are all like, I'm not a revenant, I'm not going back and fight, right? But like maybe if revenants were better educated about the dangers of existence,
It's true.
and what we do here at the soon-to-be renamed.
We'll come up with something good.
Yeah. Maybe they'd understand why we do what we do, and they'd be more cooperative. With,
Yeah, education is the first step towards
Yeah.
progress.
Like, I feel like we've been fighting symptoms for several thousand years, and we really need to fight, the actual disease. Go after the source of it.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'm only here to,
You
like, being
make
right
an
about
interesting
stuff.
point.
I like being right about stuff.
Yeah,
Can
one.
you just nuke him?
I suppose we hadn't considered. I guess that's what happens
I'm
when you're
gonna nuke him
hidebound.
right now.
I mean, that's not your fault. You,
Him,
the
all
inheritors
the
of a
orc on the
thousands and
table,
thousands
his
year old
transcript,
organization,
all gone in a
and
single shot.
naturally there's a lot of tradition
Mhm.
and momentum.
Yeah, just
that's
and
gonna
just
keep you going.
having fresh eyes
Yeah.
on a topic can really bring a lot of
Take him out
new
for
light, a
one
lot
thing.
of good changes that could come through.
And his
And I think we
first
can make
day.
something real great here.
Well,
Excuse me.
yes.
You said that your record that you had here was the local record. Is there another master record
Right, this is
somewhere
just like
that
a
says that we
transcript,
got? Is
right?
this a transcript or is that the original?
This is a transcript. The original, you can try, as I say, to see. You risk much in attempting to see it.
List specifically what we risk.
Your sanity, your eyes.
So if we were insane,
Like,
blind
physically?
remnants that were going to be killed anyway.
Tell me about the soul of a revenant, real quickly.
The soul of a
I'm
revenant.
into it.
The soul of a revenant is a tricky business. It is sort of more making that journey empowers them because they are torn from one place and are instead in another. It creates a sort of sympathetic unraveling, which allows them to draw on the strength of the undead and the living.
Do we have cool revenant powers, guys?
Well,
Yeah.
So okay,
I
here's
focus
the,
extremely hard to do
here's an
anything
interesting
cool
question.
that I don't
so
normally do.
Perrin's
I
soul
don't
is
think anything
owned by a Grow, his girlfriend.
I sold
and
mine.
when Perrin dies, his soul belongs to his girlfriend.
Ah,
But Perrin still has his soul on him.
yes.
So if he had died, the girlfriend would have the soul. Ergo,
I also don't have a soul, but
That's
am
tasty
here.
logic.
and if
ergo,
he died,
he's still in possession of his soul. Ergo, he could not have died.
and if he died, he becomes the possession of a god. And you see him right here.
let's not bet our hopes on all of our soul, guys.
Well,
I'm
it's
just
we-
saying he becomes
Well, it's
the
even
property
more
of the god
It
upon
is,
his
to be
death.
fair, more decisively absent.
Sure.
Well,
And he's here,
So-
and we haven't seen a god show up and be like,
That-
Perrin,
that
me, I'm on my
assumes that-
I'm a
that
unicorn on a unicorn."
assumes that the Grell in question was able to take possession of your soul at the time of your death.
We were all
We totally
in
saw her
sigil
even
at the time.
afterwards.
And his soul is marked. So I'm not saying that we're perhaps not some sort of revenant, but perhaps we are abnormal revenants, and that would.
Yeah, you are here. You are speaking to us. You haven't tried to unmake any of us.
I mean, I tried. I just didn't think it didn't go very well.
I thought you were a pacifist.
Well, yeah,
Did
but
you?
Doesn't
unmaking is very different than
Is it?
killing.
No.
Is it?
This is a dark path I'm deciding to take.
Also, I would not have
This is
become
a
a king if I was a
arbitrary
revenant.
decision.
Well,
It's like-
if you are thinking about unmaking something,
Mhm.
Perrin, go ahead and
Oh shit! Do we have crazy revenant
charisma
powers?
for me.
all right.
Oh no!
I was just doing a silly bit.
What have you done?
Why am I rolling 2?
I don't know. Roll me one.
I think
Someone can
I
pick
I
up
think
a
my
portal to my
expectation is that I just always have advantage on charisma checks, but I got a 21.
What are you thinking about unmaking?
Apparently,
The
Malachor.
opposite of a sandwich, so that I will have a sandwich. I am unmaking the absence of sandwich.
Alright.
Fantastic.
I wish to unmake the absence of a pizza.
So while you're kind of thinking about this, you and you alone hear like a sort of
Sucking sound.
distant scream, as though something were being wrenched apart. There is a shadowy hole, vaguely, but almost unentirely not sandwich shaped.
Sure.
That sort of appears around your hands.
Does anyone else seem to react to my?
Oh yeah. Weapons,
What
weapons
the-
are out.
So you
And
just
then-
you have a
and then-
hands
and then at that moment,
sandwich?
it's gone.
See, he can't even properly unmake an unsandwich.
What did you do?
I don't know.
Nothing. He
I
did
was
nothing.
hungry.
He has done nothing. There's nothing there. Nothing
Yeah,
happened.
I don't see any sandwich.
Yeah,
More proof
what
that
do
ever
you
there was a
guys-
sandwich.
Well, that was
Everyone's
so-
freaking out.
If anything, that was clearly a making, not an unmaking.
I created. Right? That's a good thing.
Creation
he
is
does
dope.
have magical powers.
Yeah. We're on magic.
Cast someone's sandwich.
Yeah.
We're in a magic field right now.
Yeah. Well, wait. Is it anti-magic or just like dulling magic? Can I still?
Anti-magic.
I try to like do a magic. It doesn't work.
No, your magic does not work.
I try my other kind of magic.
So like I said, we're clearly possibly weird revenants, and this really needs more investigation so that we as an organization can be better equipped to deal with weird revenants in the future. So it's really great that we're all going to be working together in the future. We're happy to be on board. As we discussed, there are no rules against this. And we would love to help you hunt down revenants and rebrand.
While Bags is dissembling, can I try to unmake the page that says that we're revenants from the book with my mind?
You can try that, yeah.
Look, the book's far away.
They don't need the book anymore.
Roll-
We're literally doing
roll-
remnants.
roll charisma.
Yeah, but this could also be a misunderstanding. Especially with a 13. The highest possible number.
You think about something really hard. You're pretty sure you see like the page move, but it doesn't. Nothing terribly fancy happens. Bags finishes dissembling. Well, as you say, there is no rule against it, and you do seem to be interested in helping.
Look, we're Harrowmont's heroes.
No rules, just fight.
Also,
I mean, our
I
job
sort of
is to
want a
help people.
sandwich now. Do you have sandwiches that I could have? Because I'm just sort of hungry now.
No.
Now that I got so close.
I ate my lunch already.
But yet was so far.
You guys don't have
Sorry.
like break.
And I don't want to like try again because I feel like that might actually destroy reality because that did not seem.
Oh, so now someone cares about destroying reality a lot.
Well, when it's this close, if it's like that reality over there, yeah.
I'm glad
screw
we've
that
all
reality.
learned some valuable lessons.
I feel like we've all had a very valuable lesson here.
I just don't want a sandwich made out of black hole.
We can go get you a real sandwich.
Yes.
I could use a sandwich.
All right, good.
I had a sandwich.
How about you never do that again? And we'll agree that we'll look into your situation. You'll agree that if it is found that you are revenants at the end of your service, we shall seal your fates.
I agree that when we are done, when we are done
Wait,
serving you,
No, what?
yes.
No,
no.
he's going on this whole thing that will never stop. Serving
yeah, I just was
So-
trying to do, but I just feel like
no more decisions in a vacuum. No more team members making decisions for everybody else. We have a powwow. We make Harrowmont's Heroes decides, and then we make a decision. We tell them, but no.
This is a very balanced theory. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, well, make your decision then.
I don't think fighting weird systemic institutions with the power of bureaucracy is a fight we're gonna win.
Why? There's 10 of them, and we have like 5 of us.
I just
and
think
all
trying to
kinds
like
of cool
weasel
weapons.
out a technicality out of this, which is like think clearly what you're doing.
No, we're gonna actually help them.
While
Until
they're
eventually
while
we
they're
stop.
I want to
powwowing,
help them. I have
I'm
zero
gonna try to
interest in
unmake
helping
a
them.
not sandwich again.
Oh, why are you doing this?
Because I have.
If you
to-
try to make a non-sandwich again,
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna
All
stab
right.
you in
First,
the
I
throat.
want to enhance. Oh wait, I don't have magic.
You
Darn
don't
it.
have
All right, I'm
magic.
gonna try. I believe in myself.
No, you're not going to do it because if you do it, I'm going to
I got
kill
a
you.
21.
All right, you got a 21. Unfortunately, you still don't succeed. It is much harder now that you have attempted it once.
See, he's getting worse.
Sort of.
We're becoming less revenant every second.
Instead, what happens is that
Why do you dig us into holes?
you
It's fun.
decrease your strength by 3 points
What?
and increase your constitution by 3 points.
Not charisma.
Nope.
All right, that's weird. Do
that
I feel like
permanent?
this is something that's gonna stay?
Yeah, for a little while.
Ugh. All right.
Oh no, I can't pick up anything.
Yeah. 3.
Yeah.
I'm down to 9 strength.
I mean, he wasn't good at picking up stuff before.
Hey,
Especially the
Maroon.
Oh.
What? I don't get it.
I'm walking in.
And 15 constitution.
Yeah.
Alright, so look, I think we just go along for the
Also, like you definitely, like something inhuman has happened to you. Like your muscles shrivel, but your like the your frame shrivels, but the muscles underneath are much
Perrin looks
lighter.
weird.
Perrin, what are you doing?
Perrin, why do you look so weird?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Yeah. Alright, so I think we agree for right now. We help them out, we do the whole rebranding, and then we can buy us time. Get you a sandwich, Perrin! Hold on!
I think it's-
Look!
All right, fine.
Here's
fine,
some bread, here's some of Harrowmont's
fine. I
ham.
don't want any of your pocket ham.
It's sack ham. It
That's
comes out of
not
the sack.
That's not
no, sack
fair.
ham is
This is where we carry our
contextually
food.
superior to pocket ham.
This is where we carry all of our food
All
forever.
right, fine. Yes, it is better. But it's not good enough.
It's always been in this sack. Where do you think food comes from?
It gets handed to you on platters.
From my sack.
It's like it's
Why
like
do you think it's so salty?
it's like sack, arrow. Platter, arrow,
Your
parrot.
your discussion seems to have.
We agree with your terms, right, Revener? It's gonna keep us alive for right now.
We could kill them right
I don't
now
know
and
that we
stay
can.
alive
I don't know
forever.
that we can.
I don't know that we can't.
I don't want to try.
Only because he missed with the zzz, and you didn't want to go ka-clang, and you were like,
I mean, let's look at what happened so far. You shot him. He didn't care.
oh no, I had him good.
He stabbed you a bunch. You cared.
Barely.
They lit you on fire.
Yeah,
also,
also, fire.
still barely hurt
You
me.
cared, and then nothing else happened. So I think we can always kill the warrior.
No, because
Well,
if we
we're
make
stronger.
a vow to help them, then we have to maintain the vow to help them.
No,
and we
no.
can't help them and kill them at the same time.
No, because
This is why I think-
there's lying, which is something we could do.
I don't do the lying.
I don't think that's true at all.
No, when has he lied? I feel like he's been pretty honest.
Oliver, tell him we agree.
Yeah.
How about this
Raven,
instead? Can any of you open a portal? I'll call forth my army,
Maybe.
and we'll just crush them.
You said you'd stop. You said you'd stop.
definitely sounds like Revenant stuff. All right, fine. I see how it's to
No,
be.
we're agreeing with you!
Yeah, we're accepting your terms.
Yes, we
mostly.
accept your terms.
All right.
I think this is a bad plan, but I feel like parents sort of, by
Now-
virtue of
now-
doing stuff, made it be like a shit or get off the pot situation. So like we gotta
We
choose.
gotta go.
I
Yeah,
wanna see if I can make a portal though.
later, Perrin. Later. Not
Okay.
your Perrin.
No, that's fine.
Well, once you've agreed to help them, we can do Revenant
Yeah. Stuff.
Never do any Revenant stuff again, please.
Yep.
Very bad.
Yes, I won't.
I certainly never.
Why did
Oh,
you say
wait.
wink?
No.
It's just he has a
No,
thing.
forget
He has
I
like a
said that
He
last
has like a
call.
thing with his mouth.
Won't do it again.
Just go. Get out of here. Go. Just go.
We'll be back tomorrow with-
Malcor.
We'll be back tomorrow with the full propositions.
Malcor. I discharged them into your.
Oh no, we're good on our own. It's fine.
Yeah, we're like a
If anything
Like
goes
a
wrong,
freelance.
If anything
Yeah.
goes wrong, I trust you to round them up.
We're like a at large.
Yeah,
vigilantes.
We'll figure out the new name.
We're
Send you-
vigilantes
send you-
at large.
We'll send you our top 3 after we
Send-
brainstorm.
Send them after the
Freelance
speaker in
vigilantes.
Sands, please.
Vigilantes.
Sounds pretty awesome. I
like
like that plan.
Yeah.
That sounds like a task for Harrowmont's heroes.
That's good.
Frigilantes
Oh.
seems like a
Vigilantes,
Vigilantes.
speakers and
Seems like a place
stands.
we
Yep.
don't
And then you
sandwich.
guys are ushered out.
Excellent.
Alright.
Malcor, is he coming with us?
Yeah.
Oh,
what,
man.
What?
What do you recommend for sandwiches around here?
Well, for sandwiches, you could go to Bonathan's Deli.
Yep.
You
Done.
could.
Done.
No,
That's
no,
good.
we just do
Yep.
one.
Yeah.
We need the closest one.
Okay.
I really do hate it when I'm like visiting a place and I'm like, hey, where did the sandwich? Like, here's 9 options. It's like, well, I don't know the difference between these 9 places. Now I just have to choose arbitrarily. Just tell me one.
Bonathan's Deli is like my #1 recommendation.
There you go.
Let's go. Let's get you some
All right.
sandwiches. Let's
You
get
guys-
paired all the sandwiches.
Yeah.
You guys step into Bonathan's Deli. It is a very undead delicatessen. You see Bonathan there.
Wait.
He's a
By very undead, you mean it's a lot of undead or it's not dead?
it's
Like, it is
undead.
very far on the dead
There
scale.
are many undead beings
Okay.
here eating sandwiches
Eating chopped liver and matzo ball soup.
and onions, liver and onions.
How are the rolls? Because that's how you can tell.
To die for.
I swear to God, if we do this again,
I eat a sandwich and have a good time, and we
Excellent.
move on.
Yeah.
You eat a sandwich,
I have sandwich.
and you no longer try to unmake reality.
Well, I wouldn't jump to conclusions, but at least I
All right.
stated for now.
So, what do you guys? You guys have been discharged. What are you doing now?
I don't know.
You guys
Back
did
to-
come here for a reason.
Did
Well, I
we?
think we were drinking at the time.
You
but-
No,
guys-
we
you
were-
guys
have a
wanted to
reason.
try and
The-
find a way to fight
Yes.
those undead.
No, I mean, I know. We
we
have to go to
the
the...
necropolis that spans the bridge of life and death.
That's
or
where you
whatever.
are.
Yeah.
But
No,
they have
that's
like
the
a
whole
special
space.
house.
Aren't we going to like the library or the grave people's...
You guys were
Yeah,
gonna
you
go to the
gonna
library.
Go talk to the gravekeepers.
But we had gone to the
Went to the bones.
tavern. We went to the Bone Zone, and we went to the Skeletal Ogre so that we could like drink and rest for the night.
Yes.
And we were in the middle of that when somebody came and rudely interrupted us, Malcor.
What was it?
Oh, sorry about that. Well, you were gonna.
okay.
Wasn't me.
I forgive you.
That's
We're
fine.
we're partners now.
Great. I'm gonna go.
Wait, don't you need to tell us about the silence in the sands?
The speaker in the sands.
Sure.
Sounds
Yes.
close enough.
Very well.
Certainly,
The speaker
that's
in the
what- Wait.
sands.
Shouldn't we buy? Look, since we're partners, we need to have a drink together.
It's
traditional.
Kind of like pulls the arrow out
Yeah.
of his chest.
Oh, look, you got the. I wipe off the arrow
Water
hole.
under the
I wipe
bridge.
off the bird marks. Like
Here.
we're all good.
Yeah,
Here's this back.
bygones.
He's getting your arrow back. You should give him his ashes back.
Right.
They're his ashes. It was his
yeah,
stuff that
it's his
got
burnt
burned.
flesh.
That's fair. So
The
let's
magical
go to the
residue.
skeleton ogre. Let's have a drink together. You can tell us about the
Speaker in the sand.
Spooky in the sandbox.
So the skeletal ogre is much more subdued when you walk in, and as you guys walk in, everyone clears out again, except for the bartender, who sees that there's not a fight imminent, and like any good bartender, remains in case people want anything.
See, this is what
Like
I'm
a
talking
bottle
about.
to smash over someone's head.
This is what I'm talking about.
Or
Like, this is not good PR
Yeah.
for the organization. Like, when you guys walk into a room, wouldn't it be better if people like bought you drinks, gave you all the information about revenants in the area, gave us the information about revenants in the area?
started cheering.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
we're
I am
helpful.
not loving this walk in and everyone walks out. Like, that's just killing my vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah, it kind of ruins it.
like we're
Yeah.
supposed to be the heroes here, protecting reality.
Yes.
And instead, you're like
You're
You're like
literally everything down.
there's like
Yeah.
creepos kind of.
Yeah. People do not.
This is why we
care
need
for
like
you.
some rebranding efforts.
We need to make your image not
Orange.
awful.
Orange,
Yeah. So how
Our
about
image,
how
not
about
awful.
you guys do boring things, and I'll go work on not boring things, like rebranding stuff.
Are you gonna protect reality while you do this?
I just want to go to a better bar. This bar sucks, and not that I don't like Malachor, because I don't, but
I can hear you.
yeah, that's fine. I'm not good at whispering.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'm just be elsewhere.
Okay, Perry.
All right, I just go to a better bar,
I
and
All right.
kind of trust you.
Yeah.
For now. So Balcor, I got 2 questions for you.
What's up?
Why 10?
Why 10?
Yeah.
Part of it's tradition. Part of it's that there are only 10 items that empower us to stand against the revenants.
Wait, so then are we gonna get items or like?
If you're revenants, you should have no problem standing against the
Let's
revenant.
not just throw this
Have
taxonomy
you seen
around.
your friend?
Which friend?
The one that just left.
In my life, yes.
I mean, he wasn't that scrawny when he came when he started.
Are we admitting Perrin's our friend?
He's scrawny. Oh, we're all right.
Alright.
He's scrawny. You know, sometimes he's scrawny and sometimes he's brawny. They call him Brawny Scrawny Perrin.
I believe you.
great.
Cool, perfect. So you know we're not revenants and everything's great.
So there's 10 items that allow you. So there's only 10 items. That makes sense.
What are the items? And why can't I have them? I know you already answered the second question, but I still want them.
More revenants.
Right.
That's why you can't have them, and I'm not going to tell you.
So we can't have them, or why you won't let us have them?
I won't let you have them.
Okay, we could theoretically have them if someone did let us.
Yes.
Important distinction.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's good
you
to know.
could.
Look, we're all on the same side here now.
We just like having.
Well, some of us do.
I just like having.
Very-
and then
that-
Perrin
that's-
also.
I like things.
That's as may be, but
Alright. Speaker in the dunes.
speaker in the sands.
Sandboy in the house.
Yes. I like that name, Sandboy.
Goes in the sandstorm for an entire episode.
Different song. Start doing fun floor.
He or she, no one really knows, was once a powerful ruler in a vanished kingdom. A catastrophe swallowed it beneath the dunes of a vast desert. When... What did you say?
Me? What?
I thought I heard someone say something. When that empire fell, the ruler at the time refused death, refused to let go of everything, and came back. They have been an elusive mystery. They are very good at hiding their true form and even taking possession of others.
How long have they been doing this for?
1,000 years at least.
Our backlog is 1,000 years?
Yes.
Guys,
This is why we need better branding and more than 10 people.
Yeah, this is a junk train.
How did we get to the top of the list?
Yeah. I mean, if we
You
are
were
revenant,
in
We
the
supposedly
necropolis.
only died like a day ago.
That's fair.
We were
right
we were like
there.
down the street.
So what you're saying is if we had just simply left and were like further away than down the block, it would be 10,000 years. To
Wait,
get
I got a
us.
question.
Like, that's what I'm
I'm
understanding.
understanding that too. Are you
Yeah.
saying we're immortal now?
If you're revenants, yes.
Well, like, what kind of immortality is it? Is it like we just can't age to death, or like
No,
even if I get
it's-
like laser blasted?
It's
I'll be
obviously
okay?
both because there's only 10 items that can defeat us apparently if we are revenants.
Yeah, I thought that might mean like like a 10 like canopic jar type situations.
I mean, like normal people fight revenants?
Normal people can fight them and maybe even slay them for a time, but it doesn't stick.
Ah, they just keep cockroaching back.
So the interesting thing would be to kill one of us.
Let's go pair.
You're not even there, and you're just like, whoa, what's going on?
Uh-oh, that's a bad sign.
If we killed one of us and we
Let's just say Baron.
could, I mean, I'd take it for the team. It's my job.
I mean, fine. I mean, I'll kill anyone. You guys know that.
My job is to take it for the team. Well, no, I'm saying it would be an interesting experiment to kill one of us and see if we would if it would stick, or if we needed to use like a raise dead on us. Aletta, what do you think?
Do you want to die?
I do not want to die. I'm not in favor of that even a little bit.
I agree. We no one's suggesting we kill you. You're the one who could bring us back to life.
I'm worried
I
about
would never do that.
You would never bring us back to life?
even us, your friends.
Yeah, that's very much against everything that my deity stands for.
Ugh, deity.
Yeah, it's kind of my whole bit.
I know. I sigh.
Well,
But knowledge is your thing.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't. So if one of us killed another one for knowledge,
No.
you wouldn't bring us back to life.
Balance. Too
But
much
we
we
extreme.
wouldn't raise
Not a
the
good thing.
dead. I mean,
No.
if you have the money, we could arrange for that.
Nope. Not into it.
Huh.
Really not into that.
Let's table this
Hard-
discussion
hard to
for the
open that.
moment.
All right.
But that would be an interesting test to run at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see doing that one. That seems like a good
Yeah.
plan.
I could decide if I want to die or not since I don't have a soul. That seems like both a pro and a con.
That does sound like a weird one
Just
for
being a
you.
millennial.
No.
No,
I
I
would
think
that's
suggest
why
finding
I
some way
think
to
it's
earn
really
your
good.
soul back from your deity.
okay, so
But yes.
That one's
speaking of
easy.
this sand dude in the house,
Yes, sand boy or girl,
sand person in the house, his
sand
house.
being.
Sand being in his house. If they're just revenant, like, do revenants have genders anymore? Like, if they can possess people,
That's why we're not sure. Not all of them can. This one though.
Can.
could I possess people?
Give it a shot. Try the bartender. Don't
No.
yet.
You can't own a person.
I'm gonna try.
It's
That's
immoral
true.
to possess people.
I'm gonna try and possess Ravener.
I will tell you.
Well, he's a. That's not gonna
I
work.
will tell you. Thus far, every revenant has proven to be unique.
Okay.
I wonder what my thing is.
I'm kind of. All right. So,
I tried to say.
you want another drink, by the way?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So, where do we find this sand person in his house? Where is his house?
Their last known location is a desert far to the south of Winter's Haven when he describes it.
Okay.
Is there like a fast way to get
I mean, I
there?
assume there's not deserts that are close to Winter's Haven. Since it's
There are not.
in the cold mountains. of
It
the
is the desert of the Sun Swords.
Brad name. See, they've got good branding.
Yeah, that's a well-branded desert.
Interestingly enough, it is not too far from where Gloomskull Castle is. That being the headquarters of the Ebendan.
Alright. See, also good branding.
Dude, Ebenton, look,
No.
annoying and stupid,
Yeah.
but well-branded.
Much better than the Emerald Eye.
Yeah, well, the Emerald Eye is
Dead.
literally just trash.
Dead.
I
Okay.
don't know any of that stuff that you guys are talking about.
So,
That's
like,
totally fine.
it's
You
fine.
talk about a lot of stuff that we don't know about. So it's like
We
sort of
need,
like
like-
a shared asymmetry.
Yeah, so like what do we do when we catch the sand person?
Trap their soul?
How?
You're a revenant, aren't you?
I don't know.
Well, if you are, if you can't make their death stick, or even kill them, or just kill them and send for one of us.
Oh, but what you're saying is that we can't trap their soul or kill them. We're not revenants.
Yes.
Okay.
Revenants do seem to be able to destroy one another.
Okay. Good to know.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Could we
We've seen it before.
What's okay? I know we sort of talked about this, but I want to we kind of beat around the bush last time. I want to get like a straight answer. Let's see. What's like the most revenant thing about revenants? Like, what's like the one? Oh, I get it. You're a revenant. Sort of fact about revenants.
I suppose it's that as time stretches and their will sustains them, they become more and more monstrous. Their effects on reality become more widespread.
What if it was something that's a little more short-term testable?
Then
just like if you wait long enough, you turn into a monster. Because let's be honest, that happens to everyone.
That's a pretty good point. When they die without anyone doing anything, they get back. They come back.
Can you unrevenant someone? Like if a revenant is sent back to whence he came, and then is raised.
No one's ever tried that before.
Why not?
Because
they're not creative or smart at the revenant store.
No,
apparently.
we just want to. I mean, we just want to be rid of that.
I
person.
guess that makes sense. Most revenants. I suppose most people who are revenants wouldn't be revenants if they had someone in a position to bring them back already. And once they're already dead again, there's not really a point in bringing them back because they naturally died the first time. So, like, the organization's not just going to randomly resurrect people that are dead for no reason.
Yeah, maybe. Or this organization sucks.
I mean,
maybe it's a little of column A and a little of column B. I'll tell you.
That's fair.
So, like, in theory...
I don't get paid for this. I mean, I do...
That's insane.
Yeah, what do you mean you don't get paid for this?
I don't get paid for this.
How do you, like, support yourself?
Well, I know that I'm keeping reality safe.
Right, but how do you, like, pay for a house? The show on cable.
Well, we have a good deal with this scrying company.
You know...
But, like, how do you even pay for a good deal? Like, you make $0.
It's...
Sorry, 0 coin.
It's true. The people of the necropolis support us as best as they can.
You know, I respect you.
I'm super down.
No, that's awesome that you're willing to work for no pay to protect reality. Maybe Harrowmont's heroes could learn something from that.
I think it sounds like he might be a rube.
Oh, I don't know about that. But you know what? Harrowmont's heroes aren't that kind of heroes. We're okay with getting paid.
Because we value ourselves and our labor.
It's true, and we need to improve ourselves too. Because we
Yeah.
don't have a wealthy benefactor city.
Yeah, we just have a wealthy benefactor person.
Yeah, who might own a city, but you know, that's not what we're doing.
He's erratic in his
Yeah.
behavior. So
He does own a city now, technically.
Yeah. Well, Malcolm, it was really nice chatting with you.
Yes.
We've got directions and everything.
Yes.
So
we are allowed a great deal of freedom.
Yeah.
So,
Karen's coming up with branding. We'll
let
have a
let
brand
me
packet.
here. Let me give you this, and he hands you a little silver and ivory disc.
Mm-hmm.
It has a sigil that you see on the
Okay.
on the armor that he's wearing. It is a scrying token. Simply drop it into something to serve as your scrying pool, and it will put you in contact with either me or if you can recall the faces of anyone else, someone in the order.
I like Harrow.
I mean, Loretta definitely can recall their faces.
She's
Excellent.
great at remembering.
Awesome. I'll pocket
My
that.
jam.
We'll get onto it. I'm sure we'll have results in like at least 500 years.
Very well. That seems totally acceptable to me. Don's like, yep, that's a normal thing.
Yeah, no,
totally.
if they've been hunting this guy for 1,000 years already. Like, what's
Sure.
another few hundred? And we'll get the rebranding packet and all that stuff to you guys soon too. Good to do business with you.
He shakes your hand and heads out.
Are they just not going to check on us, like for a progress report or anything? Or are we just like,
Oh, we had a lot of freedom.
oh my god, these people are the stupidest people we've met on this entire event.
Why I said we agreed with their plan.
Yeah, I guess you were quicker than me to figure out that they're like actually 80.
like literally. All right, so like, worst comes to worst, we're just like, hey, we couldn't kill him. We must not be revenants.
Yeah, I guess. Well, whatever, who cares? It'll be 500 years. I'll be bored by then.
Yeah, but good news is we might be immortal. Potential good news.
Yeah, immortality is a mixed bag.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
I mean, but they have a way of
Not
fixing
surprised.
us being.
What do you guys rest for the night?
Yeah, we rest for the night.
Perrin eventually
Yeah,
comes back
I
home.
meet back.
What if we just Alright, new plan. Before Perrin gets back.
Uh-huh.
You know,
What if-
Perrin?
No, what if we just convince Perrin to drink himself to death? Or like substance himself to death.
We usually keep cheering for him and make people pay attention to him. He'll do it.
And he won't even hate us for it.
He'll do it if we can get new people. Like we keep people who are constantly paying attention to him for like a couple hours. He'll probably die.
And then
Damn
we'll-
it! I know you're right. That's the worst
And
part.
then we'll find out if death sticks or not. And if it sticks, we'll resurrect him.
I'm so upset.
I mean, I'm okay with it. That sounds fun.
We're not killing him, Aletta. Did you hear us?
I did.
And as you guys come
We're
to this,
temporarily relocated.
as you guys come to this
Existentially
conclusion,
speaking.
that's when Perrin walks in, just like, "Hey, everybody."
Hey, how's
So in
everyone
conclusion,
doing?
we don't kill Perrin.
No, in fact, we throw Perrin a party. Everyone, it's a party for Perrin.
Hey, Perrin! Yay!
What? Wait, what was that bit before the party?
About how
I
we're
throw
having
something
a
at
party for you because
Okay.
no one wants to kill you at all.
Great!
Yeah.
This is a great plan. I love this.
Which is the
Why
first
am I
time it's been
killing
true
him?
for a while.
I want to kill
Yeah.
him for trying to make sandwiches.
Hey, Ravener,
Yes.
stop killing the mood.
I'm very upset.
Yeah, Perrin, should we not try to unmake or make reality?
You can say yes, and you can have your party.
He's-
All right.
Hey, Perrin, next time somebody's
can
like...
I try one more thing?
No.
No.
And
Hang on.
I want to
Perrin?
instill a life lesson with him. The next time somebody tells us, Booga Booga, we're a magical authority and we're going to Booga Booga kill you. If the litmus test for that is that you could Booga Booga do something, don't try to do that something.
Or like, wait till you're alone.
Can't make that promise.
Alright,
How
Perrin,
about not in front of them?
I think,
That's fair.
I think we can reflect on this.
Like
and
later if you want to be like, sandwich, cool, but not right there.
So
Let's
that
discuss,
seems like a good later right now.
No, let's discuss this in like 200 or 300 years.
What?
No.
No.
But we just got all kinds
What?
of time from
Yeah,
the government.
apparently we're
What?
immortal.
We are potentially.
There is. I'm barely waiting till tomorrow to do this.
Please?
Well, wait till tomorrow.
Can I try-
And
what
save
is-
tonight.
Is there like
Can you wait till we leave the necropolis?
But isn't this like the best place? Because like everyone
it's
here's already
This
dead.
is the worst place
Why?
because they're right here.
Because there are people who get mad.
Just
over
got a
doing it.
lucrative deal with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And if we even better yet,
Mm.
if we do it nearby another revenant, like this sand boy in the house we're gonna go hunt.
Ooh.
Don't worry about it.
Sand
Alright.
person in the house. Yeah, they won't know that it was us. They'll think it was the other revenant.
Yeah, that'll be like a cover story.
Okay.
Yeah. So totally wait until we are definitely going after Sandboy and the person in the house.
But anyway, currently it's a party for Perrin.
Yay!
The bar is kind of trickling back in. It is late.
No, we'll do that party thing for you later, unfortunately.
What was we doing now?
Wait.
We're not
Yeah.
gonna kill him tonight. I mean,
What?
with
No, we're
Catherine,
not. No one is.
Yeah,
What?
killing
Oh,
all
you
the
said
beers
that.
tonight. That's what we're talking
No,
about.
not beers. Beers very filling.
Killing all the
All
vodka
these
tonight.
dope bottles, dog.
Nailed it.
But we need to go to the library soon.
What? Why?
Because it's exciting.
No.
I love libraries.
Libraries
They're
are exciting,
great.
right, Aletta?
Alright, no, alright, if you want to do your library thing.
I mean,
we're gonna have
like,
a party.
Yeah. Now I'm into this party. Alright, you guys do your library business, and I'm gonna go back to that other bar, because that was popping more place than this was.
well, we were thinking about going to the Bone Zone again later.
Trying to hit that BZ one more time.
Yeah. What did they have anything that we hadn't done yet?
Yeah.
Anything good?
We only went to like one of the zones in the Bone Zone.
Yeah.
We went to at least 2.
You went
We-
to 2 zones, and they have more zones.
Yeah. Alright. We'll do that.
I mean, like, all you did was go to the dancing zone.
Well, to be fair, I didn't realize it was dancing at the time.
Right, but there could be like a not dance, like an actually what you wanted zone in there.
Maybe.
But we can't go until we've rested because if we go too much in the same time, it will kill us.
And the grandness of our soldiers.
Or maybe.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I had to leave, remember?
Nope.
Yep.
That's why you had to
That's
leave.
why we had to leave.
It sort
I
of
believe
checks
you.
out.
Okay.
So you guys rest for the night? You rest.
Shoot.
Sure.
What?
I'm not sure if Perrin will work for the test.
Why?
Because I don't have a soul.
Because of the growl.
Oh, but I also know a soul. Guess it's gotta be Ravener.
Sorry, little buddy.
Go to sleep. I go to sleep and I just don't care anymore about all this stupidity because I don't understand yet why we still didn't just kill 10 people.
While he's sleeping, I try to move a piano
Okay.
across a crowded city block, and I just accidentally drop it on him.
Oops.
It's just too heavy, and it's
Everyone's gonna get killed. It's me.
All right. You guys are awake the next morning. Morning. What do you
Do
guys
I know anything that happened to me?
I didn't drop a piano.
No one
on him.
dropped a piano. on
There's
you.
just
Just know
a
that.
lot of ivory keys.
I just made I made a great Looney Tunes joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The next morning. What do you guys do?
All right. So first we go to the library.
All
Guess
right.
we're going to the library.
Right? Is that what we're here for?
Aletta.
Mm-hmm.
You guys go to the library.
People that make sense.
Oh, I also want to go to the library.
Excellent.
What?
I
Yeah.
hope that when
Yeah,
we
yeah,
read
no,
the
like, for real.
library,
Something
he
bad is
reads,
going
he
on.
reads some books on how to.
I'm going to
be
read my-
in front of a judge.
Treatise of the Plains, if
Excellent.
I'm pronouncing that right, which I won.
Treatise.
Which I won from the race, and tells me all about the plains.
What?
I'm reading the new Herald the Herald.
Excellent.
That's a good one.
It is. It is. They have the newest one, which is Herald the Herald and the underworld.
I'm reading it,
What?
but I feel like
More
I'm
ones?
reading it inside of another bigger, more like, like I'm holding like Delphidor's Guide to Ultimate Lasers,
Yeah.
but then inside of it is just Herald the Herald.
I love it. I like this plan.
It's like a location specific release or just fortuitous.
Yeah, well, so it's more like the demon underworld.
Oh.
Lots of hellfire and brimstone.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
He's fighting against three demon knights.
Who all might have killed the Demon Butler, but who knows for
But
sure.
who knows for sure? Only one way to find out.
Reading.
The next issue.
The magic of reading.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What were you guys wanting to do at the
Where to start?
library?
I don't know if
obviously
we actually.
research on revenants and revenant.
I
culture
guess
based
yeah, we
on
should
it.
probably research some remnants. I feel like honestly, the grave guy in High Ever told us to come here.
No, he told you to visit the Gravekeepers Guild.
Right. Like I feel like he told us to come to the necropolis,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not really sure why.
It had to do with the Gravekeepers Guild and all of the undead boys that are popping up.
Yeah, but were they just normal undead boys?
Well, maybe there's some other like just cause the necropolis's answer to Super Troopers doesn't know what to do, doesn't have any specific insight about these undead. Doesn't
Again,
mean
why
that,
didn't we kill them?
doesn't mean that the library or the Crypt
not gonna
Keepers
be-
Guild
yeah.
doesn't. Like there might be other sources for that information aside
Yes, we
from
might get a
people
lot
who
more
are
for them.
dumb.
No.
There.
So yeah, I guess let's look up. I'll join Aletta and look up Revenant stuff, and I
Alright.
guess anything they might have on like Evan Dawn or Outsiders, and whether or not the center of the prime material plane is full of magical energy that I should possibly still dig a tunnel to.
Sure. Give me a.
Worth remembering.
Let's call that Arcana and Religion.
All right.
What you got, Aletta?
26.
All right. You were looking at Revenant stuff, right?
Mhm.
So apparently, you guys are able to leverage your new status as deputy members of the Hunters of the Dead
Excellent.
to
Do we
get
badges?
access.
I want a badge.
Wait, I mean you have a scrying token.
Yeah, we can show
Um,
that off.
I'm gonna find a way to make that into a pin. Just like wear it.
Just to fix the pin back to it. You guys, so that gives you access to like some of the restricted parts of the library, and you uncover
I've got my
that.
cloak
Yeah.
of visibility to get to restricted parts of the
Huh?
Yeah.
I've got our cloak of visibility to get to the restricted section.
Do you?
Well, and I have
Yeah.
the what is it? Preferential treatment in libraries.
yes.
And I have a gun.
I'm in the kids section,
I have
So-
a platinum library card.
Right.
also known as a gun.
At any rate, you find out that there are not many revenants. There are about 3 that have been captured and dealt with, and over the long history of the revenants, there are 7 altogether that are known. And now
Wait, they've caught 7
There are
revenants?
only 7?
No, they've only found out about 7. They've only caught 3.
Not a great track record.
Are you
I mean,
kidding me?
This organization has been around for how long? And
This
they've
is
only ever
before
caught
necromancy.
It's a while.
Then why did they?
Yo, Super Troopers was not scathing enough for these Leslie Nielsen
No, I mean,
naked gun.
Like Super Troopers is
Ding dongs.
far too kind to them because Super Troopers don't want to be effective.
Yeah, no, they're like Leslie Nielsen and naked gun.
Yeah.
Like, but he caught more than one person every several thousand
Yeah,
years.
mostly by mistake.
It's true.
But even he caught more than one person every.
Well, that's how
several thousand
they
years.
got their 3 though. Maybe they're due for another.
I
They're
mean,
they're up for their 4th.
Are they even trying?
Really? Apparently, somebody treat streamed us some pizza.
Whoa!
cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
I mean, nobody said they were going to, so that's exciting.
I will never be mad at
Yeah,
I love
surprise pizza.
Thank you. Surprise pizza, best pizza.
Thank you.
Immediately
Thank
take
you.
control.
Hey,
Yeah,
there's certainly
okay,
just
yeah,
pizza
for
Hey,
sure.
you're at
Thank
thebomb.com.
All right.
There's some.
Yes,
Well,
garlic knots and
Garlic and nuts.
While you
I'm not
pass
even worried
around
if
that
it's not.
sweet,
I just
sweet
want those
pizza,
good
what?
slices.
So yes, there are about 7 known revenants.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks whoever sent us this pizza.
They have
You did a great deed.
They
I
have-
no clue who did
they
that.
have successfully dealt with 3 of them and have unsuccessfully fought
I'm sure she
against
gets some.
unsuccessfully fought against
Nah.
2 more.
Oh, Isendar did it. I didn't see the message. He
Oh,
said
thank
it.
you.
Thank you, Isendar.
Isendar, you're the best star.
Hey, JR, do you want... Oh, never mind. Frank stole it, and now it's out of my hands.
No.
You want some
pizza?
Sure, in a minute.
I'm gonna eat a burger later.
Cool brag.
most of the lore on the revenants kind of talks about them in very prosaic terms. They're it's more like a collection of legends. Like the Speaker in the Sands is said to have the ability to shift as the sands and take over the bodies of people. There's the Shadow Lord in the north, who has not been seen or heard from in hundreds, if not thousands, of years.
This is not winter.
But who was reputed to have been able to blot out the sun on a whim. Stuff like that.
There's 7 of them?
And they've only caught 3.
There are 4, I guess, depending on what you believe, maybe 9 of them now.
Well, there'll be 11, right?
So what happened with the
12.
ones that got away?
Wait,
9.
is Orphan
Left.
Annie a revenant?
Oh, yeah, what about Annie? She got...
She did not show up on the duo. She wasn't in the split time stream.
But what? But she was on the bottom of the boat. We don't know if she was or not.
That's true. You don't. She might be a
Oh,
revenant.
we have to hunt her down before she becomes an ultimate
I'll
evil
hunt,
and takes over the
I'll
galaxy.
hunt that.
Yeah, that'll be our first.
What about the rest of the crew of the boat? Are they all revenants?
Possibly.
Yeah, what about the Birdman who's a teacher?
Oh yeah, with all
We
of
just
his
create,
nerds.
is this the most revenant?
We just quintupled the Revenant population in one fell airplane accident.
Oops.
Is this I just showed. Have we just become lost? Is that what you're doing? Is NeverQuest just lost now?
No, because I know how the story ends.
I catch up to Bags looking at these numbers, and I also get angry because this is insane to me.
Why are so many of them sitting around here? If there's uncaught people out there and they've never caught them.
Honestly, now the whole oh, we just tried to catch you because you were around thing doesn't super hold up. It's
You're trying to get to anybody.
yeah, you're what are you doing with anyone else? Do you just not do anything? Are they just leeching off the people of the necropolis, sucking their resources and solving no crimes?
There's danger out there, guys. You
Yeah.
better protect.
There's 7 monsters in the entire universe. We're gonna need your money.
Well, there's only 4 that
There's
aren't
only
caught.
4 that aren't caught,
Even-
according to this book in the library.
Maybe there's secret
Do we
records.
trust this
Wait,
book?
how updated is the book?
published yesterday.
Oh wow,
No.
right, great.
Super current.
No, it's like 200 or so years old.
Okay. I mean, in most there might be enough. I mean,
I'm still unimpressed.
no, I'm unimpressed. Unless there's like secret records they don't let get out to like scare the population, because they did talk about how they wanted to be secret, at least in the past.
Yeah, they have wanted to be secret.
No.
Maybe they were keeping the secret that their job isn't necessary and also they're bad at it.
Maybe they're keeping the secret of like the real danger from the people, because
That is such a generous reading of the situation.
Yeah, because if they're like, hey, this is not really a problem, but we need an entire organization to make sure that this situation, which is not a situation, gets handled. That
well,
seems
but like, let's be like
Very weird.
like if we look at
Too
the evidence,
weird.
it's weird, but like they're not getting,
Jinkies.
but they're not getting paid.
well, no, because
Like-
it's paid for by they're supported by the city.
They're supported, but not getting. Like, you think if they were running like a 5,000-year-old grift, like it would be more than like the city pays for my basic wages.
Well, no, see that's like if you're going for like a real long-term con, you're not making millions. You're making enough to get by, and then any additional cash you get on the side is just bonus. But you're enough to like that you
But
just
these
don't
are the
have to
same
work.
people that have been doing this for like.
Right, if you're trying to do that long con, you create a
Yeah.
municipal infrastructure.
I mean, that just feels like an anti-government screed you've got going on. Over
Yeah,
there.
also fundamentally untrue in terms
Well,
of how I feel the government. But hey,
what's his face? What did you call him? The
Harold?
Harold. Like,
the nerd?
I mean,
There's several.
the
nerds.
under.
the under
Harold the nerd, yeah.
Yeah. Like he looked like he was, drowning in work.
Yeah, what? What were any of those papers?
Does
That's very true.
Like, and they have like an anti-magic field around the building. Like, you feel like, why do they have an anti-magic field around the building?
And if you'll recall, Harold was able to use spells, or a spell within it.
Well, not just that. Revenant magic works within that anti-magic.
because I did a thing. I
Wait.
made a knot sandwich.
What if they're
What if they are all revenants? No, I was thinking that.
I think maybe they're
Well,
all
because all right,
Or
so
they're
when
possessed
when
by, or
he
maybe
did
one of them is possessed by a revenant.
when he did
Are
his wand detection magic spell, was it a burst or a cone? Could we tell?
It was more like a burst.
So
Are
like
there
he
books
he got
here
affected
on-
by his own
Well-
detection burst.
I mean, it's hard to say.
Okay,
Are there
if that
books
spell
here about
detected
their
revenants.
organization?
Nope.
you could just be like, yeah, put symbols on everyone in front of me's.
And this
face.
book isn't like sanctioned by them. It's published by a scholar. This is like a this is a scholar's like research. This is like his doctoral thesis on
I
you
don't
know-
trust doctoral theses though.
Well, maybe it's more than that. It's like his
It's a
life's
paper-
work, right?
yeah.
Was
Sure.
was building up, like studying the organization and what revenants are. It's like an on revenants by such and such.
I mean,
You also wanted to know about the center of the earth,
yes, I rolled a 1 on my religion
is it
check
chocolate?
because apparently I don't believe in religion.
right? But Arcana, how did you do?
Oh, I got a 19 on
A
there.
19.
What about the chocolate?
So there are
The center of the earth.
there are multiple theories about what is at the center of the earth. Some say that it is a planar nexus. Others say that it is a molten ball of ultra dense metal.
Ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Some people
Others
say we're living in it and the sky we see is just the underside of the earth.
Whoa.
Very true. That the prime material plane is within the center of the plane, and that everything else is a giant sphere that you live within.
There's no
Or-
right center to that center.
But
Right at the middle.
there are many theories that suggest that there is an immense wellspring of magic at the core of the world. They talk about that sort of what sustains the weave or whatever of magic around the planet.
Would you call that a live stream?
No.
So, I've got these
Wrong game.
plans for a tunnel here, guys.
If you can find any proof that there's a planar nexus, I'm into it. Otherwise, I don't care.
Apparently we have forever to dig now, and we could just imagine the absence the absence of a knot tunnel
So you're suggesting I should practice with my new Revenant powers?
when we get to the tunnel side.
At any rate, that's what you.
You're more on board now, though.
Yeah. All right. I mean,
That's what you
okay.
find.
Okay.
It
You're
does
important.
seem very
Oh,
likely
fuck.
that there is that the what exactly it is powerful, whatever it is, like some kind of unlimited power.
Okay,
Exactly.
so back to the thing that sent us to the underworld to begin
Oh,
with.
yeah.
Yeah. You guys wanted to go talk to the Gravekeepers
Yeah.
Is there anything more about that line of thinking this library?
in the library? Oh yeah. You can find all kinds of information about the Gravekeepers. You can find their histories and traditions. You can find a documented history on the founding of their order.
No, more
Can we
about
see if there's
what,
always
what
consistently
it was
been
they
10?
were supposed to know that we were supposed to be getting.
No, that's all.
No, different.
Not. That's not. That wouldn't be in the library. That's like their
Neighborhood staff.
traditions.
There's things that wouldn't be in the library.
Sure, I read up on their traditions and practices. Why not?
There's like things not in the library.
All right.
They're
They're a
Like
bunch
it's not
of.
in the library. I got nothing.
They're all about respecting the dead and performing funeral rites for everything from heroes to gods and monsters, etc.
So if they're all about respect for the dead, if revenants were to come into their place, would they be really well respected or really
No.
hated?
If you'll recall last time specifically, Nathaniel, the owner and proprietor of the Bone Zone, said that
Yes.
revenants, the revenants they hunt have had like various funerary rites performed on them and still come back, or had not had that work done and returned unbidden, not summoned, not raised,
Just daisies.
just back.
Did they catch the first one?
Yes. They
What are we
did.
doing?
We're going to the.
They did, but
Yeah.
it was not the first one they caught.
Okay.
Are we just gonna do the crypt mongers?
Yeah.
Cryptmongers.
All right, you go to the Cryptmonger's Emporium.
I'm
There-
mongering some crypts now.
I just can't get enough of these crypts.
They-
I'm crazy for them.
They basically are in a giant mausoleum. There is a loud, sonorous funerary bell that you ring when you arrive that tolls to mark the passing of the hours.
Ring this bell if you've received good service.
Exactly. And in short order, a very, very tall and thin and gothic-looking gentleman who seems
See
very
a
at
flying
home,
buttress on his head.
very at home with
Wide bay windows.
wide bay windows. But he's wearing like a long black suit, and he has a very nice gray vest on, and his fingers seem impossibly long. Hello.
Oh, don't you just look the part?
Shadows loom.
Shadows loom.
Greetings.
Great job.
Greetings. What brings you to the Gravekeeper's domain?
We've got
The Gravekeeper of Highover
Ah,
sent
Yes.
us to you.
very well. Right this way, and he kind of sweeps in, and like you don't even remember walking, but he just sort of like sweeps his arms, and you guys are sort of standing in a parlor.
Ooh, nice cut.
classic.
What brings you to the Gravekeeper's domain? What is it you wish to discover?
The Gravekeeper
Who
of
do you wish
Highover.
interred?
The Gravekeeper of Highover sent us to you.
I've not heard from him in some time.
Probably because of the lack of graves.
Oh?
Yeah, there's lots of undead infestation,
Distressing.
but like a weird undead.
What is weird about them?
They're magically modified by the Order of the Ebon Dawn to be better undead, more undead, less dead.
More weapony.
Yeah, they're like weaponized undead, but like more weaponized than normal weaponized undead.
Right. They're like like regular dead are weaponized to have like claws and bite hands. These also have
Just,
like
like,
blades
breaks
and
into
stuff.
fight for each other.
He wrinkles his nose with distaste.
So basically, we don't like the Abaddon,
Yes.
and I smash cults.
I can help you to unmake their undead.
Good.
Delightful.
Or at least, there are many of them, you say?
Yeah, like, I don't know,
Boatloads.
thousands, tens of thousands?
Probably tens.
What is it?
More than 7.
Yeah, more than we
Decidedly
count.
more than
Yeah.
7. Which might be a little bit hard for y'all,
Now,
for anyone here.
Supposedly they were created to fight an invasion of outsiders?
Were the undead outsiders as well?
I don't think so. I think they were just a bunch
This could be...
There's like some kind of prophecy.
He kind of furrows his brow and says, "Hold here a moment." And he returns after a few minutes. If you guys want to snoop around the parlor, you can. But
Is there a nice chair
Yes,
to sit in?
absolutely.
there's a very nice chair
I'm
to
gonna
sit
sit
in.
in a nice chair. Is there tea?
There is.
I'm gonna have some tea. Aletta, would you like some tea?
I would love some tea.
Is it here? Would you like some tea?
Oh, I love it. It's delicious with a
Hey.
little
But
sugar.
wait. Is it against the protocols and
No, you guys just
practices
have
of
tea.
their people to steal their tea?
No, I mean that's like there. It
It's
says
there for
please
that. All right, then
help
yes,
yourself.
absolutely.
I want to find something that looks
tea?
like it would be fun to have and be mine.
Okay, good.
Nailed it.
I want to go through the
sure.
drawers and look for files or trinkets.
I'm not going that far, but like,
Absolutely.
yeah, if there's like a trinket, I want to pocket something.
You find a trinket. You
Yes.
find a little raven skull,
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like it.
and you find a file.
Nice.
Like an nail file?
It talks about it talks about a rite that is being performed,
What kind of right?
a death rite.
Go
A
on.
very so you read over it and the wording is very superfluous, but the gist you get from it is that a very powerful being has died and they are going to send it off into whatever comes next.
But you can have some.
We're just gonna remove it.
They have acquired like a death shroud for it
The rest of the pizza.
and are preparing for their preparing to have its wake and to basically send it off into the great beyond for whatever kind of creature it is.
They have a big project coming up.
Well, it's going on like right now.
It's happening right now. Yeah, I'm not sure this matters, but it's true.
I appreciate the information.
That's what would be in the.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And as you guys are kind of finishing up with
Lot of
this,
whales.
he comes back, wheeling
No,
it
I'm
out
sorry.
a mortuary type cart. There is a body on it.
Did we get his name?
What's your name?
Yeah, my name. Yeah, we haven't introduced ourselves. Really.
I am Uthariel.
Well, Uthariel, I gotta thank you for the tea. My throat was really bone dry, so I appreciate it.
Ah.
So nice of you.
Yes.
Great dig here, guys. You got it.
Okay.
You gotta butter them up.
A little bit of gallows humor.
Oh yes, definitely. Man, and by the way, the decor in here to die for.
You use that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
already.
he's
use
only
that
6
one.
times.
Not with him. I haven't.
Well,
Just
we've
did.
heard it.
No, I said
No,
no.
Does that count for your
Bone
whole...
dry.
Very well. Actually, yes, that's a new one.
Yes,
Excellent. Good one.
Yes.
Uh,
I got jokes,
Now-
guys. Jokes for days.
now, if you'll please,
Mhm.
did any of the bodies you undead look like this? And he kind of pulls back a sheet, and you see where there's like a body there, right? It's just a dead human, except the eyes have been completely eaten away, and there are like little traces of where like tentacles had been burrowing through the bone, through the cartilage into the skull cavity, and so on and so forth.
I don't think they did.
I was
No,
planning
that's
on.
that seems brand new.
Make an intelligence check.
There's only so many undead infestations I can deal with in 1 week.
Nope.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled the wrong
Intelligence
dice.
check?
I
Well,
got it.
actually, Aletta would recall.
Yeah.
She left the room, but she says that yes, one of the bodies that you guys had found did show like there had been some sign of like corruption, and that's what the Abaddon were there to fight.
Oh yeah, they were fighting the corruption. The undead didn't look like that.
Yes.
But the bodies that they were fighting looked like that.
Ah.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. So yes, the undead did not. But
Oh, well, that is good then. They
is
have
this
not.
guy undead?
He was, yes.
Oh, so there's like we could do undead or outsiders or like the combo plate special.
Yes. He is an undead playing host to an outsider within.
Combo plate special.
So, like, we're just gonna move back to Sigil, I think.
What?
Like, why don't we just get everyone from?
Wait, if we're immortal, why don't we go back to Sigil and start a revolution?
Like, why don't we just take everyone from High
Terrible.
Order and evacuate to Sigil, or to we got a kingdom.
Yeah, we just go to Ravener's house.
Yeah, if we're
You're
going
welcome.
anywhere,
I have like lots of everything now.
yeah, we could
Yeah.
go to the Underdark.
Because this is starting to sound like really complicated.
Because I could pull.
Well,
I could also
Just
bring,
abandon this whole thing.
I could also bring my blue gems, so it would always be bright and shiny with nice music.
It's true. Like I was okay with fighting the outsiders or the undead, but I feel like now we've got revenants and undead outsiders and outsider undead, and it's just like
Well, but it's like an outsider piloting an undead. I don't see what's so complicated about that.
but they're like it's modified undead. It seems like
Well,
I
if
think
you
the moral of
wait-
this
if
story.
you want
Wait.
yes.
is the Evan Dawn being used?
Oh, by the outsiders to create these outsider undead, so they can have like an infinite army of like.
Yeah, like they think
corpses.
that they're making a special super undead to fight the outsiders, but if the outsiders can possess the undead,
So they're really just making like
hosts
biological
for them.
Gundams for the undead.
Is that what's happening?
I certainly don't
If
know.
that's true, that would be distressing indeed.
That does seem like it might be a reasonable bet on what's happening.
Yeah, because didn't it seem like not all the Evan Dawn guys were on the same
It
page?
did indeed.
Yeah.
It did indeed.
Oh, we gotta
And they
go
also
to Sigil.
seemed woefully unprepared for actually fighting the outsider that they fought.
All right, we gotta go to Sigil, guys.
Sigil? Oh, because the guy's
The
there.
guy's head's there.
We do have to go back to Sigil.
It just feel like for like 5 minutes.
All right.
You like really were in the Sigil.
In the meantime,
Yeah.
you've come this far, and
Yeah,
it seems
yeah.
you have very troubling things. Let me teach you how to ward a city from an incursion of the undead.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
that'd be,
please.
that'd be
Yeah,
pretty
sure.
rad.
That sounds
Yeah.
great.
That's
Yeah.
delightful. I take copious notes.
I take no notes, but I remember
Yeah.
all of it.
Yeah,
I take
that's
notes.
what
I take like not as many notes as Aletta, but like a decent amount of notes.
It is
Well,
an
it's like,
Raven-
ancient.
at this point,
Ravener,
the
choose
notes
on
are
the
pretty
wall.
redundant since I remember things anyway, but it's just so ingrained in me that I can't not take perfect notes at all times.
It is an ancient rite. It requires salt and sacrifice, not human, but monetary sacrifice.
Sure.
You have to pay?
About 5 children's worth of gold. Yes.
I don't
children's
know
Wait,
what
do
that
we just use
conversion
people
rate
as a form
is.
of currency? I'm not comfortable
No,
with
they're
that.
grave diggers. It's how much it costs to bury 5 children.
Oh.
Everything
it.
is they do they deal in bodies.
Got it.
That's the frame of reference.
Right.
That's discomforting, and I don't like it.
And basically, he explains and teaches those of you who are ritual spellcasters a ritual known as Ward City,
Are
which
any of us not ritual spellcasters?
I don't know if
I
rangers
think
are.
I'm an invocation boy.
The Rangers.
I will check.
Okay.
but it allows you to ward
Is invocation different?
It allows you to ward one city from basically it prevents undead from entering it.
Fantastic.
It only lasts a day, so you have to continually. But if you do it every day for a year, it becomes permanent.
Sure. Are we undead?
Are you? That is a very good question. No, and Aletta can prove it.
Okay, she can turn undead and we're not
Yes.
affected. Okay.
Yes.
I can destroy undead.
So speaking of
Please
that,
don't.
do that
can you tell us anything about revenants?
Revenants.
Revenantes.
Yes. Those are fearsome creatures, vile, loathsome things. The first revenant was a god that had died. We entombed it, and it came back.
Very interesting.
Rangers do not know ritual spellcasting.
Okay. Sorry.
There have been many over the years.
How many?
Difficult to say.
More than 7?
Giving
Oh, definitely.
very rough estimate is good enough for us.
At least 50.
better.
That book was bad.
Yeah, 50 still seems.
No,
How
50 's
can-
still
are there
embarrassing,
ways
but
of
why was that book so
identifying
bad? Now it's
remnants?
making more things look bad.
Are there ways of
Because they're not
identifying
trying to
remnants?
promote themselves.
And are remnants self-aware of the fact that they're remnants?
Usually, yes.
Revenants.
Ooh.
Yes.
Actually, it makes perfect sense. Actually, that the book would be so bad now that I think about it, because they're not trying to promote themselves, and if they're actually really efficient, no one would know about them.
Okay, back to my questions.
Sorcerers
You
are
said there's
also
a way
not
of
good
telling if
bastards.
somebody is
A
one,
warlock.
and somebody who is one knows that they are one.
Someone who is one does tend to know that they are one, yes. It
Okay.
takes a great effort of will to return.
How would you identify one?
How would I identify one? I would look for their imprint on reality.
Can you define what that is?
Yeah, are we revenants? I'm just gonna lay our cards on the table here. So we work for we're working with the
Hunters of the Dead.
Hunters of the Dead.
Because they told us we were.
How do you feel about Hunters of the Dead?
They're a little buffoonish,
Sure,
but
I'm getting that
they do a
impression.
job that no others can do.
that's fair. So we're kind of looking for like a second opinion.
Well, step this way, and he kind of sweeps his arm again, and now you're like standing in an all marbled room.
Oh man, we didn't get to do the bit though.
Yeah, we didn't get to walk that way.
Yeah.
Another time. When we leave here.
Okay.
But he kind of like points to a marble slab in the middle of the room that is, very definitely where a dead person should go. If one of you will hop up, we can find out.
I hop up.
All right. He hefts up a silver knife and kind of traces a pattern over you and plunges it straight into like the center of your heart.
But what the?
Yeah, I'll take it.
How much damage do I take?
That is a very good question. Let's find out.
Why are we
You
getting
need to
hurt?
resist 9 points of damage.
Don't even resist it, because you
Yeah.
don't accidentally interrupt the ritual.
I will relax my skin. He's like, I'm like, I can't help it.
It feels strange. You definitely don't die.
Weird.
You do feel it in there, though. And then you feel like a sort of a almost like being on fire throughout your entire body for like a second, and then it is gone.
So
Interesting.
Yeah?
You don't seem to be. You're not a revenant in that sense of the word, but neither are you not a revenant. You're something different.
Ooh.
You have died and come back.
Well, a different timeline.
Didn't die.
Okay.
Because we didn't fight our way back, and we don't know.
I
ourselves to
did
be
like 5
revenants.
times during wizard school. I was resurrected.
Yes, but
Wizard school sucks.
Yeah,
We-
school.
You
It's an
are-
experiment.
you are in the realm of the living without having been brought back.
Okay. So like,
But
should we try this on someone else? Because like you stabbed me in the heart and I didn't die, but I get stabbed a lot and I don't die.
you wish to see the old "what happens if I die" trick.
Wait, what?
Was
What
that, was
no,
that
no,
not
I-
what we
I
were
don't-
Is
doing?
that a thing?
If I don't
Oh,
even
I
like
was
the name of
simply
that
checking-
trick.
I was
That trick is not a good
simply-
name.
You stabbed me in the heart.
I was just reading the number of times you've died. What? Do you not stab people in the heart to find out how many times in their life they've died, or if they've been dead before?
No, I only care about the last time they die.
Well, you still gotta stab them in the heart with a silver knife.
Do you? Normally I just hit them in the shovel and then I
Yeah,
with
don't
the
you
head
care
and I
about
know
the
they're
next
dead.
time they die?
Well, that's not a really good way to do it if you want to learn about it.
That's a good point. So tell me about this ritual. How do I find out? Like, does it not normally kill people?
No, normally, but that monstrous.
Can you teach Aletta?
Can I what?
Can you teach her?
Yes.
Aletta, will you try this?
Alright. I'm down to try it.
Sure.
He teaches you a ritual that is called Read Death.
Delightful.
And
Learning
it
all sorts of
basically
great things
it
today.
allows you to learn the number, to learn if a creature has died, is dead, is undead, which
Normally
A lot of these seem
Normally
pretty easy to
obvious.
figure out.
And it's basically.
All right, so who's gonna take it?
Oh, you can stab me in the heart or whatever. I trust you.
But
Yeah,
we already did you. We need to do somebody else.
I'll stab whoever you want.
No, I'll stab him.
He kind of looks around.
You taught it to me. I need to know if I.
You have to have a silver
All right,
knife.
Raven.
Well, I'll borrow yours.
I have a silver knife. You want to borrow a silver knife?
Oh, well, you have to have a very special silver knife.
Mine even collects
Might I
liquid in a
borrow
vial.
yours?
How do we get? Yeah. How do
That is a special silver knife.
Nice.
Well then, all
Very
right.
awesome.
Wait, how do we get your kind of special silver knife?
Well, you craft it.
Great.
Wrong kind. Don't look at me. I am the wrong kind of
Basically,
gnome.
he says like you would a ritual focus. Like, you know how some spells have a focus?
Sure.
You have to, like, on purpose try to get one.
Okay. Well, could
So-
we borrow yours for the
Yes.
to get? Okay.
Yeah. Who's getting stabbed in the heart?
All right, let's do rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. No, wait, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
rock,
it's not just
paper,
1, 2,
scissors,
3.
shoot.
No, it's
1, 2, 3
always
is
on shoot.
Crazy!
Always.
Mortal argument.
Let's dust off that old chest.
Where's
again.
Mary when we need her? Mary and
All right.
Frank will get along.
It's rock. Oh,
It's 1, 2, 3.
No, it's
No,
not.
shoot.
It's
It's
1, 2,
always
3,
shoot.
shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
rock,
always
paper.
shoot.
Because that way you have time to say each of the things.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Shoot.
Aha!
Ready to
Yes.
go. Yeah.
Yes. That's 4. Not
Rock,
3.
paper, scissors, shoot. I didn't do it that time, so I thought we were just demonstrating how you do it. All right,
All
one more
right,
time.
this is it
This
for
is
real.
All right.
All the marbles.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, you get stabbed.
Best
All right,
out of 27, though.
That wasn't even the best of
Raven
things.
gets
So,
in the
to be
heart.
fair, it is supposed to be.
This
best
is only
for
my
level
first
1
time,
guy.
but I'm sure this will be fine.
You
Fine. I
perform-
climb up on a box and I just stand in front of her.
There's a marble slab that you can lay down on.
Fine. I lay down on the marble slab because
All right.
there's nothing
Stand
like
on the
dying
slab.
laying down.
This will be fine. I've studied.
You perform the
Like
ritual,
5 minutes.
and you stab him in the heart. Ravener, you feel a similar thing.
2.
How many times has he died?
Once.
Just the once. You've
Wait.
died once.
So I've died?
You've died once.
Just now.
Not just
No,
now. No.
No, in
Four.
general.
So I've died once. And I've come back, but I'm not a revenant. Relevant.
You
I'm
don't
not one of
seem to
those
be.
things.
Wait.
Well, don't be so hard on yourself. You're still relevant.
How many? Question. I died 4 times in wizard school,
Yes.
and then theoretically 1 time in high ever. Have I died 5 times? Or not in high ever, in
Sigil.
Have I died 5 times or 9 times? Did
Why?
my doppelganger also die 4 times?
5 times is what he says.
I've died 5 times.
You've died 5 times.
So
died
we
5 times.
split. That one died.
That was 1 time.
That was the once.
But the other 4, but the 4 times.
But the 4 times
Now-
in school you got resurrected, which
Actually,
seemed to be
Perrin,
okay.
Perrin, I'll go ahead and give you this one. Make an intelligence check.
Oh.
Too late. I already said your name.
No, I hate when that happens. No. All right, I'm going to use my new ability to be lucky and re-roll. I'm going to use my ability to warp chaos around me and re-roll. Better.
Substantially.
I think it's
Wait, can you
still...
re-roll and re-roll indeed?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not
That was a
worse.
joke. This is a joke.
What you got?
11 is
11?
still all I
So
got.
there's something about this that's like pricking at the back of your mind.
Like
You're-
spiders?
a little bit, yeah.
Ah.
But it's more like you're remembering. You can't quite pin down the memory, but when they talk about the doppelgangers, for a moment you kind of remember like.
Wait, that was no, sorry. That was something else, I think.
Wait. But 30 plus versions of Perrin died on the ship.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Many of them were an illusion.
Yeah, that's fair.
Many of them were an illusion, but also the thing that you recall is that the boat, the prime boat, the Harrowmont 2 Prime,
Yes.
did not have the same damage that the other one had.
That's right, we're not the originals for this timeline.
And well, you remember like both of them started kind of converging, like the paradox was
Right,
resolving.
no.
itself.
I remember like a thwomp and then a thwomp.
Yeah.
Because Prime Perrin didn't rip the roof open.
Right, and the
But-
stuff that had happened to one boat was beginning to happen to the other boat before
But
the
hadn't
big explosion.
quite done.
Goodness. We are the doppelgangers.
Ah,
we
damn
are
it.
people from the alternate dimension and maybe
Damn
this
it.
dimension.
Wait, so...
But I killed alternate dimension me.
You did.
So I can't be alternate dimension.
Oh
me.
shit! We have to
So
kill
you're
you.
the
You're
only-
the outsider.
I think you murdered yourself. like you
I murdered
actually...
myself, but not the me myself.
Okay, so...
And Irene?
Now,
quick-
question: if you kill an alternate version of yourself, is that suicide?
No.
I mean, it's kind of the same session.
Wait,
very
but
much
now
really
wait.
murdered.
If I've killed the other version of myself,
Uh-huh.
Aletta, see how many times I've died.
All right.
At
Huzzah.
least 2 plus however many more in the past you have.
Wait, 2? I thought it was gonna be 0.
No.
No, that's the whole point of what we're going on.
I've killed my
All right,
past
all right.
self, which
All
means
right,
that
do
I
me, do
didn't.
me. How many times have I died?
1
Doctor.
plus however many you have.
So
Wait, so what are the 2?
No. So our
it might be when you gave your soul away.
No, original us are still alive.
Yeah. I guess.
We're doppelganger selves and we died.
So we
But
need to
not
go on
me.
a journey and find
No,
ourselves.
you died twice. Both your original self and doppelganger self died.
yeah.
So
Oh, because
somewhere.
I'm doppelganger self and I killed her.
No,
original
your
self?
original. Sorry, the other way around.
No,
your
you-
original.
You killed your other you.
Yeah.
Then you died in the explosion.
Yeah. Whereas all of us didn't kill our other yous, but died in the explosion. So somewhere out there's a group of Harrowmont's heroes without you.
Well, that sucks.
Because you're dead. You were murdered by some devilishly handsome rogue with a green gem.
Yeah, I am. Great.
You were upset before that last bit.
Well, because it was accurate, and I prize accuracy above some other things.
Except when it comes to avoiding
I
hitting
said
civilians.
some other things.
Definitely don't press accuracy over hitting civilians.
Well,
So,
I tried. I tries accuracy over hitting civilians.
Okay, so we are alternate dimension us.
Does my
I'm dead.
Treaty of the
Multiple
Plains
times.
Yeah.
have anything about this in there?
yeah, actually, so.
Because that's what I like. All the library stuff I've been.
As
flipping
you
through.
as you are flipping through the book, you remember that scrying coin that you have
For Harrowmont?
For Harrowmont, and you know that if you focus on someone, you can contact them.
Oh, I focus on myself.
Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas.
All right, I get a cup, water, drop it in, and think about how great I am.
All right. You're staring at the back of your head, but also, as you're staring, you see that like multicolored
Right.
realm
Yeah.
kind of cut in and out of your vision.
Okay. Hi. Nothing?
Scratch the back of
Wait,
your head.
I do some of this. Oh. Well.
So that's just you here.
I think about the other me
All right.
and how great he is.
That again. That now you're just looking at that colored pattern of everything.
Wait. No, so like why? Yeah, so I guess we're in alternate universe.
Wait, try.
Can we get True Sight? Someone cast True Sight.
I don't know.
Cast-
That's like really high level.
It
isn't
is, but I
is.
think that could be, or even no. I think we need True Sight.
Try.
Or you
none
need
of us
someone
are that-
with an understanding beyond this plane.
Scroll
Well, that's what I'm working
I
on.
guess
But
I
reading
feel
is
so.
boring.
Try scrying other me.
All right. Well, no,
Well,
because you're
dead.
definitely
You're dead.
Right, but that means it might be somewhere other than like
All right.
malleable
Other-
interstitial universe.
Other Alamar.
Like a different version of here is what I'm imagining.
Is that how magic works?
Sounds like it.
Almar's grave.
What would you see?
Just
It's
dirt.
just like my butt.
No, you see.
It's very foggy. It's taking a second
you
to
see,
coalesce.
writhing flesh.
Well, that's not great.
I don't. Do you want to
it-
see?
I
I don't-
definitely want to.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Wait. Existential question. If there's anything about alternate dimensions, are there alternate dimension gods, or do gods exist outside of alternate dimension?
No, gods are people.
Because like the question is Alamar
When you look at
Alamar?
when you look at the
Yeah.
when you look at the cup, what you see
Good or
is
bad for the
sort of
universe.
a mass of writhing flesh, but it's not human flesh. It's more like you're looking.
Oh, is
real
it Jeffrey
zoom-
flesh?
Yeah, it's more like you're looking real zoomed in at Jeffrey.
Zoom out.
Doesn't
Jeffrey
happen.
alternate dimension you?
Maybe if I hold it further, I'm gonna take. I walk
Yeah,
a few
yeah.
feet away from you.
Walk away.
I mean,
Is that?
that's not how that works.
I like
This
shine-
is- now you guys are Harrowmont.
I like shine a light behind it to try to like create a projection.
Uh-huh.
Does that work?
Does that work?
Like what? Into the...
It's like onto the wall.
Yeah,
oh,
like
yeah, you can project that.
Like
onto
I
the
just
wall.
like it's
Yeah.
there, and then I get bags to hold it in summon light, and then it
Yeah.
shoots out, and
Yeah,
it shoots it on the
totally.
wall.
Okay, yeah.
That's really clever. I like that. Yeah, you can see it on the wall.
All right, I do that.
It definitely looks like you're zoomed in on some
That
kind of
definitely
Jeffrey.
does look like
Jeffrey,
we're zooming
back
on
up.
some kind of Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, back up.
It goes.
Ew.
that's what he always does.
I guess like
Does make
Jeffrey.
it less gross.
Jeffrey, can you hear me? Also, are you me? It was 1 for yes, 2 for
One
no.
yes, 2 for no.
That was like 1.5.
Have you ever been me? Okay, 1 for yes, twice for no doesn't work if you do 1.5. It's just that's not.
3 for maybe?
He's been in your brain, so he's kind of
Um,
been you, but not really been you.
That's true. Perhaps the memories of real you.
Oh, this is extremely
I know.
confusing.
Fake you, because you are real you.
So like he has memories of being you, so he's kind of been you, but he's not really you.
Unless, wait, but you remember killing Prime you. Or you remember
No, I'm killing not Prime.
Yeah.
But you would remember killing not Prime you if you were not Prime you also.
I guess that's true.
No matter what, you would
Well,
think
I
that
just
you were
remember
Prime.
here. My time events is we were in Sigil.
Yeah.
Other
Take it from
boat
you.
popped up in our Sigil,
Yeah.
and then I just
You killed somebody.
laser murdered it.
But you're really not clear which one you killed.
Reality kind of, or rather not reality. You feel like coming out of the water on the scrying cup is just vibrating, and Alvar, you feel that familiar pressure of Jeffrey trying to not squish at you.
Okay.
Trying to,
I
brain talk?
let him
Yeah.
in. Hey, Jeffrey, wipe your brain feet
You're
on my foot brain mat.
you're remembering things.
Yes.
You all died. I helped
Really?
you come back.
How?
Harrowmont?
Not revenants. Revenants do it on their own.
True. Good note.
I gave you a chance.
Can you be more specific?
When you and them were dead, I pushed.
Us back
I pushed.
from Dead Town?
I pushed your. You've said soul, yeah, and it's your voice that says soul. I pushed your soul awake.
From. Okay.
From nothing.
He's powerful.
Okay.
Powerful.
So we're
so
not
gonna regret
Rev.
being his friend later.
Well, because a revenant is just like,
They get themselves.
my soul is so angry, I'm gonna come back. And,
Right, but we didn't do that.
right,
We got
and
Jeffrey.
this is much more like Jeffrey did all of the steps, but for a different motivation and for someone else.
Yeah, we didn't do it ourselves. Is the key.
Yeah. So I see where there's that gray area.
Yeah, but we're right.
It's true. Not
You're
revenants.
also apparently immortal?
Are we? Well,
Are
that
we-
is
Jeffrey,
not-
are we
you keep
immortal now?
saying that.
I don't know.
Might we be?
Maybe?
Is
All
it
right.
more likely than it was before?
Maybe?
Yeah.
All right, we could wait 1,000 years and see who dies of old age.
Okay, that seems like not the best
That
plan.
bad plan.
Don't half-elves live for like 1,000 years?
Not that long. That's what I mean. Like, well, if we all make it to 1,000 years, then we're good.
I'm a gnome standing on my tall hat 1,000 years.
That's not a sentence.
What
That is
just
slowly gonna-
happened?
That is slowly going to devolve into a death becomes her moment.
I'm
Yeah. Then we'll glue ourselves back together.
Standing on my hat?
I'm worried
If you stand
about
on your head, standing on my head, I can do that. Gnomes just stand on their hat.
I'm worried
We're still
about
upside down, but we just. do it
Yes.
on our hat.
I'm worried about things. I'm worried about me. I'm worried about you.
Thank you.
Well,
So nice of you.
why? And also, how?
I am sleepy.
Well, take a nap.
Yeah.
Jeez, come on. Don't have to walk you through that one.
I am sleepy. You are a gem.
You most of one. No. Part. I'm like 10% gem. And also I have 2 that I keep in my backpack.
Then you hear yourself saying back, that isn't good.
So you a gem like you
I get
just
to
like
about 200.
cute.
I've got a big gem,
Gnomes get like 5.
a small gem, and my
Yeah,
heart.
on their hat.
So how does that work for you?
Your arms aren't great.
But the other gems are great?
Other gems, and then it's just like a montage of Perrin rocking out.
And we like that.
Yes.
Okay. It's that's a real floating signifier, honestly.
Could go either way.
Yeah, that's sometimes really good and sometimes really bad.
Fair.
Okay, well, what do we do, Jeffrey?
Like, that's not being tired. That seems.
Go. Okay, fine. Before I ask you what we're doing, what do you mean being tired? Tired of what? What happens when you're tired?
I'm sleepy. This is hard.
Communicating?
Yes.
Oh, so you're tired right now because of this?
And pushing.
Oh, and saving us. Sure.
Wait, is he keeping us alive?
Are you keeping us alive?
No.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. Don't take a nap.
So what can I do to help you be less sleepy?
Probably not talk through different dimensions.
Come help me.
See, that's a little more urgent than just not talking different dimensions, nerdo.
I can help you, maybe?
Okay,
Let's go help Jeffrey.
I'm down.
Is there the pink, purple, green,
And then,
yellow
and then
colors everywhere?
the water that was in the cup is evaporated.
Oh man, I was thirsty.
Okay, so
But was there the mystical coloring?
Nope.
okay, so
All right, I like
to
this. This is
recap, we got a couple things going on here.
Uh-huh. Recap.
So we may or may not be revenants, but that doesn't necessarily. We're clearly some sort of no longer normal.
We're post-dead.
We're post-dead. Though that doesn't seem to be an immediate concern.
Not to me at all. No.
We're
Like,
post-dead and it's fine.
it seems to be fine.
Like we wouldn't even have known if somebody didn't tell us.
It would be good to explore more because we may have crazy powers and be immortal, and it would be nice to know if we're immortal or not. So I still think we may need to kill one of us at some point. And see
I
the
say we
resurrect.
stab Perrin in the heart with a regular dagger.
I am double calling it.
If we cut off his nose first, then he can't.
No!
then he can't-
No, my ultimate weakness! My greatest defense!
Whole person. Anyway,
Okay, so one.
that's one thing.
We're some kind of thing,
it's
and it
definitely
doesn't really matter.
What?
Number 2.
Something we should look into, but not the most important thing.
Yeah, number 2.
I think that the Ebon is being used, or part of them is being used, to create super undead hosts for outsiders.
Not sure I care. What's number 3?
Well, that's like the main
That's
thing.
like a big thing.
Yeah.
Not know anything.
Well, they'll kill all the gnomes.
I have my own realm.
They'll go there.
There's plenty of room for the gnomes.
It's not like it's not like they're gonna go there and then kill you because it's too
Well,
crowded.
okay, I agree. That's a fair point, but we need to know if we need to move the gnomes there or not.
Okay.
So it is relevant.
And they'll go underground. What's
Like,
Well, it's in a different dimension.
yeah, it is.
is it?
Yeah.
How is Underdark of our Frontier Plane?
What? Underdark?
Yeah.
No, Underdark is just the underground
Yeah, it's
world.
just underground.
Yeah, you
Frontier
just like
Plane.
walk to the underground.
Sure.
Well, you
Let's
probably
put
do
it-
it.
we'll
Well,
close
we
the
don't
door.
know if it was on the Underdark
Build
on
the
our
door.
plane, though,
Or build the door.
right?
The Underdark, capital letters, is our
Material.
Underdark.
Because all the Drow had like empires on all different planets.
Oh,
Oh, they do.
well. So again, your
Send
planar
Jeffrey
treaties
to my
has.
predict him there.
You'll know that there are multiple prime material planes.
Mm-hmm.
There are basically like
Sure.
full worlds unto themselves.
Greyhawk, Faerun,
Yeah,
etc.
And
Sure.
they each have their own
Right.
Underdark.
Yeah.
So it very
But
well
I mean,
could
we're not.
be an Underdark on a different plane.
But is it? You know.
Oh, actually, wait. No, that's a fair point. 'cause
He
we
doesn't know. He
We
never,
actually never got this.
Yeah.
verified.
Yeah, we never got that.
Ah,
That
crap.
is a fair.
That is
You
crap.
are definitely a king, But you don't know where your kingdom is.
It might be in an Underdark that we literally cannot access.
King of the Lost Kingdom is a funny trope, particularly when it's literally misplaced.
Not
sure where my
now
kingdom
I'm a
is.
super upset gnome.
Again, I think the Evandon, we need to figure out some way. We're trying to stop the Outsiders and the Evandon. I think part of them is working together.
I think if we just go help Jeffrey and help him get back to full power, he can just tell us what's going
We
on.
also need to deal with whatever's going on with Jeffrey.
But we have to put Perrin somewhere else so he doesn't know where Jeffrey is.
No, I'm
they're
cool.
cool
We're-
now.
we're-
Yeah,
It's
we
not
fixed
that
Perrin's brain a
way.
while
No,
ago.
you weren't
I-
here for that.
I
but-
still say we don't take it.
I mean, maybe.
It's like your own thing, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just don't want me to be there because
So,
you don't like
we've
me,
also got
fine.
Sand Person in the dunes, in the house,
Mhm.
that maybe we should investigate. If for no other reason that they are close to Gloom Castle Keep or Gloom Crest Keep.
Gloom Skull Castle.
Gloom Skull Castle, which is the headquarters of Evandon.
Right.
Sure.
And potentially they could be a crazy cool ally if we could get like Sand Person in the house on our side.
Okay. But you know who'd be a crazy cool ally?
Using Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Well, okay, we can do...
Because also, I would rather go to Jeffrey, figure out what's going on with us,
Well,
so that I don't have to keep questioning who us
yeah,
is.
we'll go to Jeffrey first
when we do
because
things.
when we leave here, we go back to
I want to figure out my new revenue
Winter
powers.
Haven.
How about we talk to Jeffrey about that before you accidentally hamburger yourself into a skeleton?
Because you're not a revenant.
And you're
We just
not
learned that.
really healthy right now.
Yeah.
I
Remember
feel a
last time?
lot stronger, actually. No, I feel a lot tougher.
Hardy.
I throw
Hardy.
him like a heavy fork.
Why is this fork? Why would you do this to me?
You couldn't even hold the hamburger you were trying to.
I like 5 pick it up so he can stand up again. And I see what's carried him, like pinned him to the table.
How are you even going to play your instrument if you can't pick it up?
I'm only 9 strength. It's not that bad, but it is still. Yeah, I mean, I still got my triangle.
Perry
It's gonna
did one time
No,
play his
that's fair.
didgeridoo.
Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine for your triangle, but like it's gonna make like playing like a tuba really hard.
Yeah, oh yeah, I got like a
Uh,
5-minute
out of
cap
my-
on
you're
So,
out of
time.
my-
kind of bringing things back
Yes.
into focus.
We've got that. We do need to we need to pop into Sigil at some point to try to get the
To
skill-
grab the
to
head.
get the head because he might have some more information.
Housekeeping's got him by now.
I mean, we'll have to see if they keep him like a lost and found for like a while. We probably want to get there soon.
Yeah, well,
Um,
figure no one's going to Lost and Found being like, hey, I lost a head. Do you guys have one here?
I mean,
But
we want to
I-
make sure to talk his way out of lost. And
But
found.
also counter move. I feel like if someone did Lost and Found and just found a head, 90% of people who are just browsing Lost and Found are taking
Yeah, oh yeah, you
Like,
take that.
I-
You have
my
to
head
take that
for
head.
sure.
Yeah.
But so it boils down to: is it a free for all Lost and Found, or is it like a controlled?
Right, like they asked like the clerk, and the clerk goes
Mhm.
So we'll look into that. I think Jeffrey's first because when we go back to Winter's Haven, which is the exit from here, assuming it takes us back to the same place,
Right.
we'll be back in Winter's Haven, and Jeffrey will be right there.
We don't know if we can get back via the ferry.
This is correct.
No, that can be arranged.
Great.
We do know.
good.
There we go.
No further questions.
Well, we
You
might have
just
further
buy
questions.
a ticket. You're living. You can leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we want to investigate that guy? I remember there was
Oh,
something.
Chiron or
the ferryman?
I remember there was
No, I
something
think that was
about-
just a fun coincidence.
Yeah.
Wait, what had happened? That
It was
Because
that-
5 years ago he started working, and 5 years ago, like everyone mysteriously died or
No,
something.
Yeah.
5 years ago, a book vanished. From
Yeah, a fancy
the,
book.
From the.
I was
What's the book
close.
again?
Yeah, everybody
Dude.
died.
Oh, book
Very
finishing,
sure.
everybody
the
dying,
books of
totally
doom.
the same
Yeah.
line of thought.
I mean, similar.
got-
That's what Aletta would have said.
That's what. Yeah, we do need to stop by the Bone Zone one last time.
We could also just screw all this and go hang out in Elysium forever. It's an
I
option.
mean, sure.
How
We
do we
have
get
a
Elysium?
way of getting
We could
there.
go
yeah,
find
we
my
could pay for it.
kingdom.
Can we?
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah.
I could figure it out.
Well, because you should have probably asked for those little details.
You
when
could have
were making-
asked.
Is the letter? I mean,
You
is
did
Elysium
go to,
not like
to collect.
there's not like a
I did?
bouncer?
Yeah, and then you
No.
double check the terms of the
Elysium's
bet
great.
twice.
There's
I
not like
did.
a.
No, it's the plane of
But I just
pleasure.
No, I know.
Okay.
But like, there's not like a bouncer that like has to let you in. Like, you can just go there.
Yeah.
Why isn't everyone there?
Because if you do go there and stay there for too long, you literally won't want to leave. Like mentally, like your brain.
Well, like, why doesn't everyone
That
who's really
seems
powerful just go?
I know.
That
That's
seems-
what I've been saying.
That seems like a self-defeating curse. It's
Yeah,
like,
but who cares?
if
It's
you
great.
come here and enjoy it so that you stay very long, you'll enjoy it so much you don't want to leave. And
Yeah.
it's like, well,
Yeah,
that's the point.
it's great.
Can we
That's
take
why I
everyone from
went-
Winter's Haven there? Like my family.
like Chuck E.
We
Cheese.
all right. So that's a lot harder because we
No.
need to find a gate or portal. I was thinking more of like a plane walk, a plane shift. I mean that we could do,
Yeah,
but
level
like
up a little bit.
yeah. I mean I couldn't, but we could pay for one. But like yeah, finding a portal or a gate is a little harder. Give me
I
500
thought we'd go
years.
back on a boat.
Well, apparently you might have 500 years.
Yeah. All right. So let's just do that.
So, what are you guys doing now?
Elysium, I guess.
Yes.
Wait, no,
Luthariel says,
Jeffrey.
it
No.
seems like we're done here. Walk this way. And then he kind of like steps out.
And then we all.
we all do the same.
Can I just teleport there?
No.
On it.
Well, we want to thank you for your help.
Ah.
Though you didn't really help, like, other than warding against. the
Oh, wait,
evil,
wait,
there's
wait,
not
mostly
much-
I mean,
gave
he
us
taught
a-
me like 3
Hey,
great
can
spells.
we
I
get like
also
a
told you what the things were.
could we get like a letter from you
Oh,
that
okay, okay,
explains
sure,
that
yeah,
we
you're
are
right.
not actually revenants?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like a doctor's note.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
grave doctor's note.
Yeah.
Could you just like act like with
Let-
your
let-
seal
listen, what's his
or
name
like
again?
a?
Luthariel.
Listen, Luthariel, this is a really grave matter.
Oy.
You did that one already.
I did
No, I think that one's new.
It's a
It-
variant.
and
It's
it
a
was-
variant.
it was
on one
all
he's done
right.
several times.
No, it was
Yes,
pretty good.
I shall write you a note.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I
I was really
appreciate it.
worried I was just going to be digging myself deeper there.
And you can feel free
Deathly
to point out that
Hallows.
we weren't.
I
That-
will explain my understanding
Okay.
of the situation.
Okay.
You
And
are
that- and
not
that- yes.
revenants in the traditional sense, but you're also not revenants.
Right.
And we
I shall
didn't-
use coded language, though, so if anyone wants to understand the intricacies of that, they'll
Yes.
have to decrypt it.
Sure.
I
How
wanna know
about
that.
maybe not, just so that we don't have a problem with who we give the letter to and they don't accidentally kill us
Well,
because
the
they don't
letter
like.
that you give
they
them
don't have
to is going
decoding.
to say
Right.
you're not revenants.
Those words I like.
Yeah, no,
The
it's
other
fine.
stuff, I'll just encrypt.
Ah! See, that's how you do it.
That's so
Okay,
good,
that was a
that's so
one.
good,
Yeah.
no.
Can you
yeah.
teach me your code? I have the linguist feat. I want to
She wishes to decrypt, like we're gonna leave.
Well, no, I cannot.
Huh? No? No, then-
Oh.
If I
I didn't hear it.
if I am
I'm
perhaps
so
dead.
I
done.
chose not to laugh.
I'm so done with this strain.
if
of
I am
words.
perhaps dead, you've made me the Grateful Dead now.
Ah,
The
excellent.
As a character, I don't understand why that would be funny.
That's for the character and the person. I hate it.
All right. He shows you guys out. He gives
wait.
you a note.
Okay.
He gives you a note that says, "Not a revenant," and there's an asterisk.
'Cause what a code.
Wow, yeah, this guy's the best at codes.
Is there like a signature, an official seal,
Yeah, there's
and
a-
like
there's
a heraldry hanging off of this? And
It's got a signature on it.
Well, it was.
No, we're
Nice
I
to
walked
meet
out
you.
before he
Possibly
finishes his
it
sentence.
was fun to see you. Great and good. Awesome.
thank you so much. Thank
If
you.
you'd like some snacks, I have some berries.
I shoot
Yeah.
him. I shoot him with a
No,
jet.
do you have like
gun.
blueberries? I want some blueberries.
No, he'd be you.
right.
are-
I'm,
You are-
I'm choosing to ignore
you,
that.
You guys leave. What do you
We should start
do
a
now?
war.
Shadows loom.
Shadows loom.
Shadows looms.
You gotta speak their language.
Shut
This
up.
guy wouldn't have been nearly so helpful if we hadn't buttered him up.
I mean, you know, helpfully give us a room to cast our spell and talk to my weird outsider friend. Like,
He
that's
taught us
fine.
like 3 rituals.
He taught a
He
lot.
did? Did I learn anything?
Rituals.
No, you don't know rituals.
I also don't learn rituals. So
Yeah, it is just you two.
Well,
So
you
some of
know,
us don't care.
maybe if people went to
Oh.
school.
Oh.
I did. I went to ranger
Ah.
school. You know what rangers don't know? Rituals.
You know, bards do.
wait.
Bards are ritual casters.
Yeah, they should. Aha! I do know bardic. I do know
Yeah.
ritual casting.
I
There you
don't.
go.
Maybe if you would, focus on a more structured,
So-
stroke of learning
I'm
and
sort
magic.
of working on this thing. I'd call it disruption. I'm just sort of like trying to mess up the magic space.
We need to go find out what's up with your arms before all of you look like that.
It
Also
does seem
probably
to
know
have
the-
grown a little bit faster.
So how much of me
it's
is
like
it
up to
now?
your forearms.
So do we want to go to the
I mean, think
bottom
about your favorite part of you and the fact that that's going to become rock.
Your elbows?
My fucking dope
Whatever it
blue
is.
eyes.
Whatever it is. I don't even
Beautiful
care.
blue eyes.
I don't even
Yeah,
want to
my fucking
know.
gorgeous blue eyes.
I mean, they will sparkle like gems.
But they'll be
Yeah.
green, not blue.
Green,
Yeah.
not blue.
So really not you.
Well, maybe
anymore.
they'll be sapphires.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, because yellow. And, no, that's blue.
No,
And,
that's,
You guys-
you're thinking
Parent, I
of
promise you that we can
nothing.
go to the bone
Nothing
zone
may
if you
follow.
want. So it's up to you if you want to go back to the bone zone.
No. I want to fast track until I can figure out revenant powers.
I want to get to Jeffrey, my friend.
we need to get
You
Jeffrey.
you guys reboard the ferry. It is the same guy.
Hey.
Now there's a little bit of music playing. There's some,
Oh,
there's
we used some of the money.
snacks.
Nice. Oh, I like it.
There's
Yeah.
the tip jar with a couple dollars
There's
in it
a
already.
tip jar with several gold coins in it, just kind of like hanging
My
out
man.
there.
Man.
Man.
There are cushions on the boat.
Oh, this is so
good.
nice.
It's very comfortable.
I love what we started.
Yeah.
There's
His-
only one thing I want to help you with, my man. The scented tree things. Gotta cut that like maybe one. You got way too many. It's just burning my sinuses. Back
Oh,
here.
sorry.
Yeah.
It's probably because most people here don't have sinuses.
And they're probably rotting.
Yes, they do.
You know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot who you normally.
And he kind of like starts pulling the.
So
the
hey,
memory
just
back.
out of curiosity.
Yes.
Do you know anything about the Book of Doom?
A Book of Doom. Yes, a little bit.
Yeah,
I stole it 5 years ago.
hiding in my underpants.
The first day I started working was a very interesting day. Someone broke into the obelisk of Doom and stole, apparently stole a whole bunch of stuff.
Was it you?
No?
You didn't sound so sure about that.
No!
You still don't
Is this
sound.
like one of those stories where you accidentally gave them a ride out of town, though, without knowing it was them?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
What did they look like?
They were...
They look like you.
No.
Did they look like one of these people from the Evan Dog order that I described to him?
No.
They look like us.
Well, I mean, he looked like just a man.
Did it look like Lord Harrowmont?
No, it did not.
Did it look
That
like?
would be a twist.
Right, but that would be a twist. My mind would be
Wouldn't it?
blown.
Oh, man. Oh, maybe I should have said
Ah,
yes. That would've been
my mind
good.
would be blown. Harrowmont's been playing us this whole time.
To what end?
I don't
Utterly
know.
unclear. Utterly
No, I
unclear.
know.
No, he seemed to be a more of a scholarly sort of man.
A letter?
Oh, was he a Barovian guy?
No, he seemed very fancy.
I describe every person I've ever seen.
Nope. Nope.
What crazy?
No.
None of the people. I just said that. None of these
Nope.
people.
Nope. Oh, we're there. But no.
Wait, I still have several
Sorry, we're
million
here. I've
people
got no
left.
fairies to give.
I give him,
fine.
I give him like
much.
a 10 gold tip.
Be sure and
Yeah, yeah.
he hands you a little thing. Be sure and rate me highly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
5 stars,
yeah,
definitely.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Five
Five,
stars.
skulls and crossbones out of 5, right?
Sure,
Yeah.
right.
Sure.
He
Circles.
he also gives you
Alright.
guys five skulls and crossbones,
Mhm, mhm.
and he heads off. You guys are back in Winter's Haven.
Man, would write again. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
knowledgeable, friendly, everything.
Let's get to that cave.
All right,
Talk to my boy.
You approach the cave of Jeffrey.
Of my boy.
Again, so you like it was hard to tell because you guys were flush with the excitement of being back, but Jeffrey does seem like not as active. He seems maybe weaker. I think is a way to put
I
it.
go to pat him on the head.
There's sort of a central orb, yeah.
I'll pat that orb.
It's nice. Jeffrey coos.
Oh.
He's like, hey, buddy.
Jeffrey sort of connects with all of you, your minds.
Cool.
Wow.
Plug in.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming to help me.
Yes.
No problem.
Of course.
Seeing as you pushed us back from wherever, it's the least we could do.
You are in danger.
Oh.
Generally.
Yeah.
Your arms are bad.
Oh my! I'm in danger.
Yes.
Not you, but you.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
y'all,
gonna
but you.
chillax over here while he finds out
My
that his arms are
arms
gonna fall off.
are not great.
I can try to help.
What does that mean and how?
you need to stay with me for now.
So Jeffrey,
And if
will
I
this
don't,
continue until he's one giant crystal-y thing and then he dies?
Maybe?
Oh.
How much would he sell for? Just
Could we
just
focus
so.
magical
wait,
energy
no,
through
I got yelled at a bunch. We don't sell people.
This,
We
yeah.
do not
we
sell
don't.
people.
Don't sell people.
He would probably not be a person anymore.
No.
Well,
We
he's
don't
not a
sell
people.
people or
We're not
watch
sitting
people.
here debating who of us is people or not.
My only issue
I
with
mean,
this
really, you guys are
my
only
issue with
half
this is
people
not
anyway.
your particular ethical position. It's that you would do this kind of nitpicking and then yell at me for doing this kind of nitpicking and accidentally sold the person.
I did not nitpick at all.
To be quite honest with you, you would never accidentally. You would totally, absolutely. On
I have
purpose
no
sell somebody.
nits.
That's
at all.
okay.
I'm
You
not
sell
worried.
Very
everyone. I
clean.
wagered you
No.
in a rigged bet.
Shower every day.
Yeah, none of those.
Okay, so anyway, he could die and he needs to stay here so that you can help him. The rest of us, are we okay, or is there any bad
Yeah, we
remnants
good.
from the push? Because he apparently
You
has a
are
bad
also
issue.
all in danger.
Oh, that's not
Like
good.
it's a different danger.
But like, what
Different
crystals are we
danger.
turning into?
No, crystals.
Oh, good.
Oh.
What's happening to us?
Doesn't affect my self-worth at all.
Is this Revenant Powers? Did you do this? And I'm
You-
not actually doing anything.
Can we
Neither
get
am I.
one question answered at
You
a time?
did that. You did that when you came back. You did not come back all the way. You are all still dying.
Oh no! How do we undo that?
I am
balls.
stillborn.
But is that going to
I
affect
think
my
he's
Revenant
crystally
powers?
because he was like, and killed his other self, and that push, and then, and we are like, died, pushed out, now going dying.
That
Alamar,
honestly is maybe the most coherent magical explanation I've ever heard right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was lost.
he's right.
The onomatopoeia stuff
Yeah.
does not get me
He's
going.
right. Alamar is magic.
See?
Like
how
when
do
you
we
say
stop-
is magic, do you mean is magical like can do magic, or is slowly turning into like the idea, magic essence of like magic?
Yes.
To option 2?
Yes. And one.
Well, I mean,
Well,
'cause you
sure.
are
2
magical.
implies 1.
I think
Alamar is great at magic.
The-
And then
Got
you
it.
guys all are like treated to a 5-minute long montage of Alamar's greatest like grifts, tricks, and scams.
okay.
Jeffrey is like you get like
We're
you,
friends.
You may not feel impressed by this, but Jeffrey is, and it sort of bleeds over into your own consciousness because it's all sort of one.
Right.
No,
Well, because
that
we've
looks
seen
pretty
most,
cool.
especially I've seen most of them.
Yeah.
Cause
The person
we
who's
were,
most often affected by my choices is either Aletta or a parent.
Yeah, well, because we were buddies before we started
At any rate.
adventuring.
That's true, and also you've seen a lot of the post-gen magic.
Okay, so he's dying
Juice.
because he's magic, and he's turning into basically a replicant of a stupid gem.
How do we not?
How are we dying, and how do we not die?
No,
Fine.
why
Why
would
do
we
we
not
not
die?
We don't want to not. We want to
There
not.
we are.
Find another source. Find another gem.
Find another gem for us?
We were close on that.
What?
Well, it's not going to marry us. Do you mean the what?
Yeah.
Why do we need a gem?
Still might marry you.
Find a way to come back or go on.
Can we just
Makes
cast like?
sense. We need to meet up one way or the other with our other selves.
If you can, maybe that might work.
Wait, what might work?
Cast with like.
We either need to go back to that dimension or find the way to bring the bit of us
Right.
that's stuck there
Cut
to where we are.
No, so when I was scrying on myself, there was all the magical weave stuff going on. So I think we're still there, which is why I was saying if we got true sight, we would probably see weave everywhere.
So we're not here, or we're here.
We're not
and-
all
I
here.
think we're still in the wrong dimension.
We're not all here, all the way here. I think this is like we left a little.
So are we prime or secondus? What dimension are we in?
You're prime.
Well, you would think that. I mean, we would think that.
That's what you think.
He's a
Is
multi-dimensional
this
Great.
dimension
creature.
prime?
That made it sound more confusing when you said
Yeah.
that.
Is
I'm
this
sure I'm
dimension
lost.
prime?
Yes.
Are we actually 100% in this dimension?
No.
Are we
Do-
mostly in this dimension?
Does not
Yes.
prime also
So there's-
prime?
No.
So there's some of our juice.
Yes.
Left.
Some of your juice is not here.
It's
glad
in
we've
another
impregnated
cup.
multiple dimensions with our beings now.
Your juice
Is that on
is
my resume?
your juice that's here is draining away.
Back to where the other juice is.
And that's
Then-
why he's turning to crystals.
Then it will be gone.
No, he's turning crystals to something else. I think.
I'm doing crystals to a different thing.
Alamar is crystals because he's magic now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fused with your.
Yeah, sorry for saving your life so many times.
No, that's
Jeez.
cool.
You fused with yourself, killing yourself.
To
Which
save
is-
you
Which
guys
caused,
and also
which caused
me.
a
Were
feed loop,
you?
interdimensional feed loop, and then and now you're
Yeah, of course it was saving you guys like a necessary outcome.
No, that's fine. We understand, but you need to stay with him and get fixed, and we got to go find ourselves an unjuice.
So you think that possibly none of this is real?
I think that there,
At one point
because
of his lowest
we've
IQ in
we've
the
traveled through different planes. So whatever's going on, there's whatever great wheel of cosmology we're in, there's another one that also exists that we are also at least partially in.
Right.
Because we've traveled to different, like we were in the Shadowfell and now we're not.
So-
Some of your juice is dead.
So okay. So like
Where is that juice?
Nowhere.
Okay.
Unmade.
Right.
Some of your juice is unmade. Some of your juice is a sandwich. All of you
Oh.
will become a sandwich unless you can come back all the way.
No. All right. No, that's not good. I don't want to be a sandwich.
I don't think you'd be an actual sandwich.
No.
You'd suffer the same fate as the sandwich you tried to create.
Ooh.
I think is what you're ever trying to say.
No, that's a weird sort
So
of
there's
thing
like-
I want to go down.
the wheel of cosmology, right?
Yeah, great wheel.
And then there's on the other side of the wagon there's another wheel of cosmology. And they're the same.
Mm.
And somehow
Presumably?
we made an axle.
Yeah.
Through these wheels.
So,
On
you
the
know,
wagon.
well,
If this were,
wagon.
oh wait,
I'm proficient
no,
in land vehicles. I know all about wagons.
okay, imagine this.
Nice.
Imagine that like the essential stuff of which we are made is like attracted to itself and like is attracted to like
stars.
magnetic whatever. The stars of which we are made are attracted themselves because of like a light attracts like type of magnetism, right? So we were in a different
What's magnetism?
attraction to each other.
I
You
think
know
magnets
this.
exist.
School.
I don't know about
I feel like there's whatever.
magnets.
They're
I mean, you
attracted.
know you're attracted to yourself, Aaron.
They are
That's
attracted to each
clear for all
other.
podcasts.
Like, they're pushed together.
Okay, like a lodestone.
Sure, like a lodestone.
Okay.
yes, okay, there it is.
And then we left some of our essential stuff in the swirly magic weavy town.
I
plane.
feel like parents left a lot of essential stuff.
Okay, no,
They
but
sit all over the place.
that's
Your
in
juice,
that's in
not your goo.
Oh,
that's inessential stuff. First of all, particularly for parents.
I got plenty.
But my point is that what's left of us that we didn't leave behind in the other plane is trickling away and being attracted in that like attracts like type of way back to the stuff we did leave there, which like puts us on a time limit.
Wait, so did we leave stuff there, or were there two of us though? Like, is the other us getting stronger?
There were two of you, but they weren't the same.
So what happened to us?
They're
on the
trying
other
to
wheel?
be the same,
Is there us on the other wheel, or just this wheel?
just here.
I feel like
So that's how we
now.
killed ourselves. We killed
There's-
ourselves on the other wheel.
there's more than one of us, but less than two of us.
Unmade.
They unmade us.
Okay,
so-
there's
so-
not more than
Sandwich.
us.
So
less
there's
than
not
us now.
another version of us in some alternate.
No, it's just a
great
part
wheel.
that we left behind. and
Correct.
it's-
Some of your juice is a sandwich.
Some of,
It's
That makes
working
sense.
as an
you
anchor.
You tried to make a sandwich, and some of your juice became a sandwich.
but I think
Okay.
some of all of our juice is a
Yes,
sandwich.
all of your juice is a sandwich.
All of our juice. Is
Yeah,
none of
we
our
all-
juice us.
No, some juice
Sandwich
belonging to all of us
Look,
is a sandwich.
I have proficiency in land vehicles, not artisanal sandwich crafting. Can we stick to the?
But the
wagon
actual
wheel?
example is somehow less clear than this extremely strange thing.
Is it?
Yes, because it's not a question of like there's stuff here, we create a connection. It's
Any
there.
idea
We
how
need
can-
X
There
amount
is-
of total stuff.
There is
We
one.
lack X.
there
We have
is-
less than X.
There is a wheel. Your axle is a sandwich. Your axle is unmade.
So our connection to the other wheel is broken.
But there, all right. So, is there
Okay.
another great wheel cosmology?
Can you
out
give us a
One
clue
wheel.
on how to
Okay,
go
okay.
either there or get there here? Just-
Find a,
No, so there is no.
Wait, he's about to give us a clue.
find a gem
yeah.
or a source or resurrect.
What
Maybe.
if we just got a hologram? that like work as a gem?
That
Oh,
Well, you need gem to be coupled
outrageous.
with the hologram.
That would be outrageous. Oh, what were you gonna say, Perrin?
I don't remember.
Ah, there's one wheel.
Yeah. That's what. So is that? But there's no other us out there somewhere
No.
in the
No.
everything.
No, there's just residual
Okay,
us out
okay.
there somewhere in the unmade zone.
What's
Okay.
left of you is sandwich,
Right. No,
Nothing.
I get that I'm also
Void.
part sandwich now.
oblivion.
Yeah. So if I were to attempt to keep creating with my not revenant powers,
Don't do that.
I would eventually unmake all of us.
I know
So
it's
just
a letter
saying-
voice, right? Like, it was
Yeah,
Don't make me
that's
angry.
Letta's voice saying, "Don't do that."
You are not doing that.
I'm just saying.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, if I get
You basically
bored
like
or
get
frustrated.
replayed with every lecture that Aletta has ever given Elamar, and you now receive in like 2 minutes.
That's
Yep.
fair.
And-
So it sounds like the easiest thing to do would be to try resurrecting us.
He did say maybe.
Yeah. That's
Resurrection's so expensive.
What kind of gem? Well,
They're
Harrowmont will do it
rich.
for us.
I don't.
I do have
know.
a kingdom if we could only find it.
Yeah. Oh, do you know where his kingdom is? Since you know so many
I
things.
don't know.
Oh.
Oh, come on, that's a cop out.
It is.
He
See,
It-
just doesn't know things.
but I like you.
I like you too.
And I tell you what, we would take you there, and I would have all of them guard you.
I don't know where it is.
Oh.
But
If I
if
do
we go
find
back
If we
to
go back to
Sigil,
Sigil, we could
if
presumably
I do
ask.
find it, the offer still stands.
Thank you.
We could also try to find the gem.
What gem?
The one
The
that
gem
doesn't
that-
know
that-
if
that-
it wants
that-
to marry me.
Oh,
Marry
oh.
him.
Can it just be any gem, or does that have to be like a special?
I think that's a special gem, and it's also in Sigil, and we can find out
I
where
mean,
the
if
kingdom
there's a
is all at
gem
the
that's
same time.
actively weighing whether or not it's going to marry something, I'd imagine it's a pretty special
It's pretty
type
special
of
gem.
gem.
Jeffrey said he didn't know what gem.
Oh, you don't know.
No.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
mean,
Just need some
that's
magical.
That's as
conduit.
good a guess as
gem.
any.
I say we
right?
go
You're
back to Sigil.
all starting to hurt.
Oh.
We should stop.
Yeah.
And then the connection is broken. Then
Oh.
you've all
Whoa.
taken 15 psychic damage.
Well, some
Oh.
people have taken 15
Oh, okay.
psychic damage.
Ah,
Guess I'll go
I
calculate.
hardened my mind.
excellent.
I don't for some reason. Great. All right. Good.
Cool.
I
Awesome.
don't,
Great.
I have
Great.
no
Dungeons
ability
and
to
Dragons.
protect
then.
myself. so I
your
take 15.
head's like all
Explode
throb
scanner
just a
style.
little bit.
Yay.
Now, alright, so it sounds like, well, so, Eleanor, you need to stay here.
I can't leave.
In fact, there are like little tendrils kind of cocooning around your feet.
Yeah.
Okay, gang.
We're gonna come back, and you're just gonna be a caterpillar boy.
Well, they're
Alright,
like
Merlin,
they're
have
like,
fun down here in the Crystal Cave.
Well, it's
I'll
more like
do my best.
it's more like they're like comforting you.
Aletta,
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can understand that's not
Yeah.
100%
I
cool.
can definitely see that.
we should go teach some of the people at the university the warding against undead,
Absolutely.
so that they can
Sure.
ward the city while we're off,
Yes.
to at least protect it immediately.
That's smart.
And then I think we should probably jaunt back to Sigil, so that we
Got
can
our
try to
portal
find.
key.
We can try to find the head.
Yeah.
We can find out about this. We can try to find out about the the gem, and we can try to find
And
out
where my
the-
Underdark is.
and where your Underdark is. And since the portal is pretty close to here, that seems like something we should do before we leave here for elsewhere.
Does my planar book talk about alternate universes?
It talks about other planes, but not like another reality as you know it.
Okay. Okay. So like, it doesn't talk about how to get to Eberron or whatever.
Oh no! It mentions the name Eberron.
Okay, that's what I'm talking
Yes.
about, as like a separate
Yeah,
existence.
absolutely.
How do you get there?
Through the astral plane.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Never mind. There's much more accessible than I thought.
Well, let's go
So
grab
yeah,
some more
if your
floors.
kingdom is in some other prime material or in some other material plane, yeah, we can totally get there.
I mean,
It will take some doing.
It as easy as it is for us to get to any other plane that's not
Yeah.
Sigil.
I just want to be able to have a spell jammer already.
Oh, you don't really like Sigil, and Sigil's the place you get a spelljammer.
Oh, where's my spell jammer helm? Harrowmont has it. Nailed it to a wall.
Harrowmont nailed it to a wall.
Yeah.
Why did he do that again?
It was
He's
a trophy.
eccentric.
Yeah.
I do.
Speaking of Harrowmont,
Oh.
here you are, friends.
Oh, hello.
Why are we here? Why are you here? Where are we?
I guess we just been walking and ran into it.
Yeah, you know when you're just walking, you're like, wait, I've been following you.
I came down to the beach to prepare the Harrowmont 1 for a voyage.
Shouldn't it just be called the Harrowmont?
Well, you said there was another boat with my name on it.
Yeah, but, well, there was, for one.
Yeah.
It may or may not be dead.
I shall rename it then the Harrowmont.
Yeah. I don't think you need the original to be named the one. Right?
Well, I mean, how would everyone else know
There's
what
That way everyone
rank
knows
you
I
are?
have more than one boat.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair.
No, it's a good point.
But
It's
shouldn't
my
you
game.
just name it like the Harrowmont 5?
Ooh.
And then they'll just assume you're like, oh man, that guy has like 6 or
No,
7.
no, you name them 1, 2, and 4, and you grease them all up, and then let them go. And we're trying to catch them. They'll keep looking for 3. That's how that prank works.
Okay. No, definitely. Good call. Except they're boats. So, and you talk, I don't know. Where are you going?
I was attempting to return back to my estate.
Do you have any magical
But
jets?
aren't you like leading the defense of
Yes.
Wintershaven?
Yes.
Where are you leaving then?
What, to go get more defenses
Oh, sure.
and
Cool.
resources.
That sounds
Alright.
perfect. Alright, we just want to be filled in.
Can I have my Spelljammer helm back?
What?
Please? Like, pretty please?
What Spelljammer helm?
That hat you took from me.
Oh, I'm making a replica of it.
Yeah, remember
Yeah,
they're making a replica to
but
nail
I-
the wall. They're not they're not nailing it to the wall. They're making a replica.
I just want it.
No, we nailed it to the wall, and we're making a replica of it, having been nailed to the wall.
Right, so he can have it in all of his
I
mansions, I'm sure.
I just want it back.
How
so
many things of
bad.
his are just replicas that he puts in every mansion?
I don't care.
That's a very good
Are
question.
we working for Donald Trump?
No.
Basically.
I just want my hat back. Alright,
Yeah.
what have we done?
Alright,
That's not the same, but thank you. Nice.
to sigil!
Yeah.
Very well.
I am in a cocoon.
We will have adventures.
Ugh.
Best of luck. Don't die again.
Of course not, because we're Harrowmont's heroes!
Cocoon.
Thank you all for joining us. I think that's where we're going to call it for the day. Be sure and check back next week for the continuing adventures of Harrowmont's Heroes. Here at Bell of Lost Souls, we stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You can find games of Warhammer 40k, Dungeons & Dragons. You can find the occasional board game and painting on Thursdays. So be sure and check back tomorrow. All this week we are showing off the Adeptus Custodes, who are some golden fancy men. That I understand are pretty important. So check them out.
Really strong.
They're all named Chet and Tanner. And,
Brad.
They
Brad.
date
Brad.
Portia,
Hunter.
and,
Hunter.
Colton.
Colton, yeah. Caleb, maybe?
Yeah, Caleb.
Caleb.
Yeah.
Connor.
Keith.
Anthony, Keith, Blake.
Toby, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
Noam.
Toby's pushing the
Toby's
limits.
pushing it, yeah. More like a
Terry, maybe.
yeah, Terrence for sure.
Yeah, well, Terry.
At any
short for
rate,
Terrence.
they're all on display tomorrow and also Wednesday, so be sure and check back. But otherwise, have a great evening.
Goodbye.